go ahead and get started. Like a minute or two early, but hey, the timer's broken anyways, so it doesn't really matter. I can start whenever. I don't have a timer to dictate when I go. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Happy heckin' Friday to all of you. Hope you all had a great week, whether you were working, whether you're going back to school, right? That's a thing, isn't it? People are, that way, there we go. People are back in school already. I think our school district starts up next week, if I remember right. But yeah, so if you're going back to school, have fun with that. The work week was fun, and yeah, welcome into some more Planet Zoo diorama funness here, where yeah, we're gonna go ahead and not continue this build. I'm gonna finish this build off stream. I had every intention of doing it the last few days there, but I've been really busy the last 2 days, so that's why I wasn't streaming and everything. But yeah, we're gonna start a new diorama, and or actually, you know what I think we're gonna mess with this diorama finally over here that I've been avoiding forever. I think we're gonna try and tackle this bad boy over here and have some fun doing something with this. So but how we doing, everyone? Good to see you. How we doing, leopards? Jonathan is in the building. What's up there? Troy, Harry, how we doing there? We're gonna be getting another franchise mode episode. That's gonna be Monday. Monday is going to be dedicated to franchise mode. Essentially, I've been talking to Savannah and SDN, and we were talking about how did we get talking about stuff last night? I don't know. I think SDN brought up the topic of how to be a better content creator, and him and I kind of agreed that we both need to be more consistent with uploads and try and get a schedule. So I've tried so many times. I'm so bad at it. I always tell myself, like, all right, this is the time. I'm gonna make a schedule, and it's gonna be great, and I have all this time in my hands, so I can do a video like 5 days a week. And no, so now I'm gonna do it 2 days a week for sure. Mondays are franchise mode days, and Fridays are gonna be catch-up Fridays. Catch-up Fridays there. Why did the ghost go to rehab? I don't know. Tell us, Harry. So it's basically whatever we streamed during the week, or whatever I just randomly built during the week, I'll make like a quick catch-up video, just kind of showing that off. Or maybe I can show off like Pine Mountain Sanctuary or something. I don't know. Just be like randomness on Friday. So, but Mondays will definitely always be franchise mode, no matter what. So, but yeah. Let's see. You're debating a tattoo or PZ DLC DLC 1.0. I'm gonna get the Australia pack. If you are considering getting a $12 tattoo, you should not do that. You should not get a $12 tattoo. Let me just put it that way. So, but cool. Let's go ahead and yeah, we need to do some editing here with this. Actually, I think we're gonna start this whole exhibit over. I think we're just gonna do this whole thing over, start from the beginning. Now that I have a better understanding of how to do these heckin' things a little bit more, I'll just do take two. Not the podcast. Not the podcast. Ah, that's right. These buildings are like a billion pieces. Can you all hear the music? I just realized, did I turn the music off? Oh no, there it is. Okay. There it is. All right. Oh my gosh, it is Friday the 13th. You're right. That's a good point. I didn't even realize it was Friday the 13th. So you know what that means? Tomorrow will be the 14th. Dang, this is gonna take forever to get out. That's what. Nope. Hey, what's up, Meerkat and Emma? How we doing? Didn't realize you were gonna go live today. So I will go live, if I'm gonna be going live, I should say. I will always go live around 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern. So I don't have like a Monday through Friday I'll be streaming kind of thing schedule. But yeah, if I am gonna go live, check in around this time, around 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah, good to see everyone. See a lot of familiar faces that were here this morning as well for the premiere. Raise your hand if you were here for the premiere. That was a little bit of a rhyme. Do I get a dime? But yeah, if you haven't already, be sure to catch up with the second episode of Pine Mountain Sanctuary. I was joined by the awesome Simply Savannah for today's episode, which is always nice having another creator for the time-lapse episodes, because I personally despise time-lapse or speed build videos where you have to talk over like 20 or 30 minutes of the build. I just can't do it. I could never do it. I always run out of stuff to talk about. Always, always. Like 10 minutes in out of the 20-minute video, I'm like, and have fun listening to music for the next 10 minutes. Bye! I can't think of shit to talk about. But having Savannah or another creator there is always great to bounce ideas off of and stuff. Ooh, there we go. That's a lot better. Hey, Adam up. How we doing, buddy? Good to see you. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so let me pull up my reference photo here. I was originally gonna do a different one. We might revert back to it if I'm just not really feeling this big old squid build here. But for now, yeah, we're gonna try and do the abandoned buildings that are overtaken by like the ocean. It looks like a futuristic world where the ice caps have all melted for sure, and the cities are all underwater, and there's like a giant squid going through it. So our biggest thing that we need to get is, oh, I should probably bring chat back. There it is. There we go. You're currently drafting the next one for 1 point after the 1.7 update goes live. What's that? Oh, the meta suggestion list. No, I haven't yet. But thanks for reminding me, because it is on my favorited tab list for links to catch up with. All right, so let's go ahead and take the train stamp tool, take the cube of justice. Oh, look at that. That's a big old cube. Let's flatten that sucker out just a little bit. Go over here. So we'll do that, and here. Now we should be able to put a habitat gate over here. And that's what was giving me, oops, not that. That's what was giving me the biggest issue with this build, was not doing the habitat gate first. You love the train work you did for the, oh, thank you. Yeah, that was so much fun to do too. Okay, it was a really fun build to do for the sun bears and everything. I kind of like, it's not a new method, but I started to do this method with my rock work. I don't know if y'all have kind of done this before, but so you take the, or whatever, you know, kind of rock you want to do, but you take this one, the Desert Rock 7, and then you like flip it. You like stack it on top of each other like this. So you do one of these, and then like you kind of turn it. But you make like a bit of like a pancake. A little bit of like a pancake thing going on right here. Like that, and then you flip it one more time. So you have 4 of them on top. So up, down, spin around, and do up, down again. So then you have this kind of cool thing like that, and you start repeating it over and over again. So I used that, and then I also took the cladding and did kind of the same thing, where you kind of stack it on top of each other and spin it so it's not all the same, right? So you have a little bit of difference going on. Then you flip it like this, and then do it one more time. So then it's all kind of different. And then you take that, and you interlace it in between the other rock that you just made, and you kind of do it a little bit like this. You like take it and you kind of stick it into the like rock wall that you just made with the other rock. It works out really well. It works out really well for some really nice canyons and stuff like that. So yeah. Hey Sophie, good to see you. Seabrus, did I say hi to you earlier? Hi Seabrus. Why did the chicken go to Burger King? I don't know. Why did the chicken go to Burger King? Because he was trying to ask directions at Chick-fil-A. But okay, so now I have that. But here comes the complicated part. We need to get so we need to finish the habitat. Whoa. We do technically need to finish the habitat, but I don't, come on, just click it, there we go. But then afterwards, we need to get rid of all the land. Oh, no, we need to build the building around the land. That's right. That's right. I'm hip, I'm cool, I'm with it. To see a chicken strip? Oh, I love that. Thank you for that. That was like the most dad joke that we've had so far. Anyone else have any good dad jokes they want to get out of the way for this for this Friday? I think a good like dad joke Friday for streams is a good like cathartic experience for everyone, right? Do you think we need a new rock set? That would be the mossy rocks that have the orient changing moss on it, only the new ones wouldn't have the moss on it. Same dark texture though, call them river rocks. So I see what you're saying. So you're saying take the mossy dynamic rock, which is like this one, and instead of having it change, like, so you all see what the Bearcat's talking about, how it kind of changes wherever you put it. So you're saying get rid of that, but isn't that the same as, and I generally don't know, so I'm gonna find out. Isn't that the same as the temperate rock shade, or is it a little bit different? Not the taiga, the temperate, right? Oh no, you're right. Yeah, I like that texture for the rock too. I bet our modders could do something about that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Modders, if anyone is hanging out. We usually have a few. Alright, and then let's see here. If I can get this to work, then I need to hit up Leaf to see if he is available to finish that giant squid model, or mod that he said he would make. But only if he has time, because those modders, I tell you, they do so much work for everyone for free. So I'm always like, dude, only do it if you have time. I know you have like 1 billion animals to mod for everybody. Why did the thermometer go to the university? Hey, what's up there, Herman? Good to see you, buddy. Hope we're having a good one. You know, you have major career zoo too nice when the game starts struggling and you aren't even done with the gold star missions yet for your zoo. The gold star missions, what are those? Is that like something from not franchise mode? I'm only familiar with franchise mode for the game. It's franchise mode and sandbox mode. So if it's like challenge mode, that's the other one, right? Is that a challenge mode thing? All right, so now we need to see, oops, not that. If we can get the really big whale in here. There it is, the blue whale. Hello, blue whale. Is your name Cynthia? No, it's Botlid. What kind of name? Botlid? Boatlid? I'm gonna name it Cynthia. All right, so it can get in there. Nice. That's always good news. Now let's go ahead and take away. Oh, I need to hire a Duderino or Dudeterino up here. Oh, I already did. Hi, Walter. That's a fun name, Walter. All right, there you go. Game is on pause. Give me my whale. To earn its degree. Oh, let's do the whole thing. Why did the thermometer go to university? To earn its degree. Oh, snap. You dad joked the hell out of that one. I have to get this out of here, else it's gonna annoy me. You see that? You see it right there? That itty bitty bit of terrain? Boop. No, you don't. Now you don't. All right, so now we pause the game because the whale actually got in there. It's a whale of a good time. Remove the terrain over here, like all around it, essentially. Oh, I see an MS Queen and a Primal Gamer coming on in, saying, "What's up?" from their neck of the woods. Saying hello. So we take this away a little bit. Now we need to bring back our buildings that we destroyed before. One of them was made by Christina, actually. So I think I typed in skyscraper. Yeah. So remember Christina's awesome modern skyscraper that has like every single piece ever from Planet Zoo? So I'm gonna use half of it because we're not gonna use the whole thing. It's so cool looking, but it's too many pieces, so we're just gonna cut it in half. There we go, we put it down. The game's gotta think about this for a second. It's challenge mode and there's a mission to complete to get bronze, silver, and gold. Oh really? That sounds fun. So challenge mode is like franchise mode but offline and you don't have to use the leaf points, right? Is that like the difference between challenge mode and franchise mode? It's not online and Paulsley comes in and ruins everything. Paulsley, you don't even have a pass to get in here. You have to have a gold ticket. I don't see your gold ticket any. Oh god, the game really did freeze. The game really did freeze a little bit for this one. What's up, Paul? How we doing, buddy? And Leaf is here too? Oh my gosh, everybody. Hey, Leaf. Hey, Leaf. I think I figured out this squid-a-rooney thingy-dingy diorama. Do you think you have time to make the giant squid, buddy? If not, no worries. Leaf is, if y'all haven't been watching Leaf's channel, he's been going diorama crazy. He did, what'd you do today? Was it the, no, Alaska was yesterday. Hawaii was the day before, or was, no, Hawaii was today, because you were talking about how great the font is to recreate. That's right. So yeah, today was Hawaii, yesterday was Alaska. Yeah, but Leaf's going absolutely bonkers with the... Did I kill the game? I think the game died. Oh no, we're good still. It's just thinking about it, don't worry. Oh, thanks buddy, appreciate that. Yeah, let me know. Challenge mode has Leaf credits and everything, it's just offline, no absurd prices and shit, it's very chill. Oh, really? Because yeah, that's kind of a thing in franchise mode. is the ridiculous prices. That's definitely a thing. Yeah, Hawaii today. Yes. Yes. Until you get your owl. Oh man. Maybe we can get that in the next North America DLC. What if you get an owl for our first bird? Someone brought that up. They're like, because Savannah and I were talking about. I think the game died. Everyone. I done killed it. Oh, there it goes. But yeah, we were talking about North American DLC and how we think it's going to go North America DLC next and then birds. And someone was like, what if both? What if like the bald eagle was our first bird? Or like Paul just said, they got me thinking like, what if an owl, like a barn owl or something was like our first bird? I don't know if that would be our first like aviary or, you know, bird or anything. Just because it's like, I feel like they'd want to do something with a big punch, right? Like, here's a vulture, or here's a bald eagle. I don't know. Alright, now we have to delete half of this. But sound off in the comments. What's it gonna be? North America DLC and then Avian DLC? Or Birds DLC? Or could they be both? I also threw out that what if our small exhibit animal, what if they introduce aquariums a little bit? Like, what if they introduce like salmon? You know, like for our first fish, because they almost basically have an aquarium with the turtles. Remember the turtles that they added in, and it was like half filled up with water? That just got me thinking. I was like, well, you might as well just do the whole deed there. Just fill the rest of it with water. Put a fish in there. We'll call it a day. Can't keep up with watching them. I know everyone's embracing the diorama movement. I love it. It's awesome. Yep. I think it's a really good way for maybe some, like, you know, maybe smaller to medium creators to really put an impact in the community kind of thing. Really set yourself apart. Because I think these diorama builds are really good. Oh, it's so hard to get this without getting everything else in the background. I think they're really good to do like one-off, really cool builds. You know, you don't have to worry about building out a whole zoo or anything like that. You can just kind of, you know, if you have a singular idea, you can just do it in the diorama build, and it always turns out really cool. I still have too many pieces. Still too many pieces. Butterflies first and then birds. Ooh, butterflies. Yeah, I did see some people talking about a butterfly house. So like some monarch butterflies or stuff like that. That could be cool. I would like to build like a pollinator house if we got something like that. Like maybe incorporate like bees, like and butterflies and other like, and then yeah, do like a pollinator house. Excuse me, speaking of pollinator, I'm stuffed up today. Dang pollinators. I still can't move this, it's too many pieces. Oh no. I might have to put it down in the spot that I want to like put it, you know what I mean? Because it's just so many pieces. I think that's what I have to do. Scheiße. Dang, yeah, because I can't take any of it. Shoot. Okay, so we're going to go put it down exactly where we want. Oh, there, I can move that. Cool, there, we have the building, everyone. Good job. We did it. We did it, everybody. Well, I mean, I could maybe just take this, and it won't have the really cool, unique shape that Christina did originally, but we could still just do like a square. And actually, that's what the reference photo has. It's more of like a typical American skyscraper. Why don't we just try and do that? We'll just rebuild it there. My money's on a European DLC. Europe has animals? I know, right? That's everyone's joke always afterwards. Like, what animals would you do? I always think of like a deer would be neato, right? And like maybe yeah, European animals. What's up, Planet Clipcam? Good to see ya. Good to see. Hey, Basic Builder, snuck on in there. Sneaky. All right, let's see here. So we'll put this right here, lift it up this tall. That works. Now let's edit. Oh, they're all separate pieces. You know what? Yeah, it's gonna be way easier. if we just bite the bullet and try this uno mas. Take 2. Give me a petting zoo DLC. You want your sheeps? I'd love that. I'd love a petting zoo DLC. Yep, I would absolutely love a petting zoo DLC. I think that could fit in with like a North American theme too. That's the other thing we were talking about today as well, is do you think that we'll get a theme and animals? Or just animals? And North America is one of them, and it's probably because I'm most familiar with North America, right? But I feel like North America is one of them, kind of like Africa, where you could definitely get 8 animals in a DLC by itself. But, you know, me as a builder primarily, I definitely want my my building pieces as well. So I definitely hope to get a 4 animals and some themed items. Actually, no, what I hope is that we get 32 animals and 500 building pieces, and I'll pay $40 for that. Are you listening, Frontier? I'll pay more money. I promise. I promise I will. You can charge it. Yo, hell, screw it. Do more. 50 animals, 1,000 building pieces, $100. Let's go. Up the ante, everyone. Let's go. What are we making today? I'm gonna take a stab at the skyscraper post-apocalyptic ice caps melting squid swimming around diorama. So yeah, I'm taking a stab at that again. Yeah, petting zoos would be really cool, wouldn't they? And again, I think it fits. Oh, there it is. I think it fits into that North American DLC or North American vibe really well. Let's try that, and then we can delete all the stuff underneath. I keep betting North America is going to be one of the best packs, even better than Africa. Something just feels right. Yeah, and I think it's just because of the diversity that you can really put into a North American pack. And not to say that, like, you know, other places don't have amazing diversity. It's just the amount of different like ecosystems and biomes and everything that North America, and we're not talking about the United States, we're talking about North America. So that's you know, that's Canada, United States, and isn't Mexico part of North America, or is that Central America? I bet it's Central America. So yeah, no, it's a really big, you know, a lot of biomes and a big theme that can really be encompassed by a lot of different building pieces. I think we're frozen here. Oh no, we're not. I thought I was waiting for it to unfreeze. We're good. Oh, I never clicked. You just want to see cow tipping. I'm with you. Is this not placing down? Oh, why not? Do it, please. Please. Trade modification failed. Your face failed. What do you mean trade? There's no. You're just making a hole. Was it because there's a hole there already? Hold it over. How about now? Oh, dang it. All right, come over here. We'll talk about this over here. All right, ready? Hi. Mexico is North America. Oh, so there you go. You have freaking, you know, deserts up the wazoo. Oh, that's what it was. There's just a giant hole there. It didn't like the giant hole. All right, now we start to delete things again. Oh, wait, before I do, let's make sure this is a good spot to put this in. It is. We'll just have to move our whale over a little bit. North America is USA, Canada, Mexico, and all of Central America, and the island nations of the Caribbean. Ah, gotcha. Okay, I did not know that the that Central America was included in like North America. I thought it was like its own separate thing. You know, like North America, Central America, and South America. But right on. Oh yeah, Doug is North America's a continent. Hello. I went to school once. That's a hell of a title of a video if I've ever heard one. What's that, like the Hey Frontier, I'll pay all the money for bigger DLCs? Something like that. Planet Zoo actually considers both Central America and Mexico to be part of South America. Oh, well, there you go. Oh, it doesn't if you do it by foliage? Gotcha. Interesting. All right, let's put you back to the trade center. We'll just kind of redo this. Oh, sick. Fits right there. Perfect. There we go. Bam, bam. Let's pause it so this guy doesn't freak out. You want food trucks as a new facility? I feel like that'd be kind of innovative. Oh, okay. That'd be kind of fun. It'd be cool if you could like plop it down like an ATM, you know what I mean? Like, so you could just put it anywhere. Alright, take that. Come on, back up. So how high is the water gonna be? That's what I need to know now. Well, actually, first, I'm gonna get rid of this barrier around. Okay. So, let's make this glass. How tall, I guess? Way tall. Way tall. Way tall. Way tall. Where are we looking? That's pretty good. A little bit shorter. Let's do 50. Yeah, there we go. We'll extend out the length all the way. And... oh, did it build? No! I didn't want you to do that. I don't understand what's happening. No. Oh, got rid of it. Okay, I guess we'll try that again. Okay. And then that's 20 meters. No. Okay. I think I should just be able to flatten to foundation. Will be okay. You tried to play Planet Zoo in hospital, but hospital internet was not fast enough. Hospital internet wasn't fast enough. Oh, were you trying to play like franchise mode or something like that? Gotcha. When I came home, everyone complained about diving animals, but I've had no issues. Oh yeah, no, I can't go near the diving animals, or the not the diving animals. The underwater feeding enrichment is broken. So if you go near it, it will lag your game out for most people and crash it. Right, so we filled in our big old hole. We'll build our barrier, okay? Ooh, however, this is not good. See how, like, off-center that is? And again, we have to build everything around this building because we can't move this at all, so we need to make sure that we're building everything around it very straight and everything. What are you talking about, obstructed? Just let me build it. There you go. Alright, I'll let everything up to 50. You removed all enrichments from your projects, which was a bit of a bummer, but I didn't want to deal with those issues. Yeah, me too. Yep. I either got rid of them, or if I wasn't able to even go over there to get rid of them because my game would crash, I just don't go to those areas of my projects, basically. So, yep. Alright, so that's done. Except I need to take all this, and I forgot move part of it over here so we can get the trade center bullcrap to work. I've never been more upset about having to have, or like the way that Planet Zoo does its barriers and like getting animals into habitats and stuff than for these diorama builds. It's always like, the build isn't even the hard part, it's dealing with just putting the animal in here. I'm just like, I just want to put the animal inside this box. That's all I want to do. I don't want to deal with a habitat gate and a trade center and all that stuff. It's like, I just want to put the animal inside the box. But no, it's got to be overcomplicated. Hey, Christina, we are taking a take 2 attempt at the giant squid diorama build, and yeah, we're using your building for one of the skyscrapers inside of this this diorama. All right, so now where's the? All right, so those are still in there. Now we can bring the terrain up. Someone will finally use it. I had to cut it in half too, so that I could run inside the zoo here. But yep. I can't tell where this is at. Oh, we're like way below. Okay. No, why would it go away? I think Rudy was talking about that, how, yeah, the visuals for this thing are so weird. Like, you can't really tell where it's at half the time. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Like, I really like the idea of this terrain stamp, but yeah, it's kind of a bummer to look at sometimes. Okay, wait, I messed something up here. Because I have to be able to get the... Where's the habitat gate? I have to have the habitat in here. Wait, I just confused myself. I broke it. Yeah, I definitely broke it. Wait. Wait. This is the barrier, but I need the habitat gate to be inside here. So wait, if I just take this off at the back end here. Just go like this, turn to null. Bring it in here. And then bring it back here to connect back up to the... Wait. Bring it back this way. Let's just react normal. There we go. And then connect right there. Boom. Terrain 2 ain't even for placement. It's a null barrier. It doesn't have to be. Oh, no, that's not going to work. I want this diorama build to work out so bad, but it's just, it is giving me so much trouble every single time I try and do it. No, I need it to be the way that Leaf had it set up originally. Most fun I ever had with children is creating dioramas for school projects and urging kids to think outside the box. Painting a background using paper, glue, and paint to create trees. Nice, yeah. Clay can be used to create animals. Nothing else needs to be purchased. Tell parents about Planet Zoo and how creative a child can be playing this game. Yeah, it's basically a mini diorama builder, isn't it? Essentially. Alright, let's try this again. Just start from the beginning. There's gonna be a lot of that going on today, I feel like, everyone, so if you're not in the mood for seeing me start up and stop and stuff like that, then today's stream is not gonna be for you. I can already tell. Alright, so wait, where did all Leaf stuff go? So that's the wrong save then. I love kids learning about wildlife, and us adults too. PZ is really a cultural learning experience. I've learned at least one thing since playing Planet Zoo, so yeah. How's Beyond Wolf project? Oh, we'll probably come back to it in a few months. We're done with it right now, though. That's how we do with that project. We usually go hard at it for like a week or two, and then we'll hang it up for about a month or so. And then, yeah, whenever we get inspiration, we'll kind of load it up and have another fun week or two with it. And then, like I said, kind of hang it up for another month or so. But yeah, no, it's a very intermittent project for sure. Very intermittent project. It's just kind of our mess around project. So, all right, so here's what you sent, Leaf. And this was like the closest I had gotten to getting it work, but then the terrain was being a big butthole. So I think what we need is to put the, yeah, that's what was happening before, and I don't know how to fix that. We need the habitat gate to be right there, but, so I think what we need to do is get rid of the terrain here and bring it back up again, but with a terrain stamp tool. You can try that diorama now just to find inspiration. Pinterest has all the inspiration for you. Pinterest has all the inspiration. The diorama you're working on now, one building floor is about as tall as the new hanging African lamps. Oh, really? Tight space? Nice. Heck yeah. Get that. Now we need to bring this up. Try and see through all these lines how tall it is. I think about right there is good. Or is it? I don't know. I can't really tell. Right there? Sure. So now we have that. So now we need to reorganize our barrier. I'm totally guessing right now as to what to do. I think we take our barrier and it goes across like this. Oh. Oh. Maybe this is what it wants. I don't know. I'm guessing at this point. You never really know with the barriers and the... Nope, that's not what it wants either. The barriers, the terrain, the path thing. You never really know what it wants to be happier to build something. It's all a guessing game. Hey, Silver Fox, welcome in, buddy. You're having a good one? I don't know, let's try that. Think that'll work? Oh, we'll find out. Oh, I think that worked. Nope, never mind. Oh, wait, right there. Okay, there. We'll just make it over here instead, and then hook up right there. Come on, man. Just be cool. Is it cool if I just make it a Cayman replacement? Whatever works, yeah. Whatever works. I guess it's just as long as it looks like the a thing, a squid. Into an even replacement. What terrain are you talking about, game? Help me help you. See how it's like just disregarding the terrain completely there? Why is it that? That's what I need it to not do. I need it to recognize that it can be built on this terrain here. like so, and then I don't want to hook up to the original. Terrain too uneven for placement. I disagree. Can that be an option? I disagree. I think it looks good, so therefore it's fine. But obviously not. Man, I don't know. I really don't know what to do with this one. I've been working on it for like a week now. Myself and Leaf has even tried to do this too, and we still can't get it to work. It's not even fun anymore. Now it's more like working at it, and I want to keep at it. It's like, because now I'm at a point of like, fuck you, you piece of fucking shit. I'm like pissed at it now. Alright, so it has all this room now to build all the habitat barriers it wants on there. So, it says the terrain is too uneven. So what I'll do is I'll bring the terrain all the way out here for it to build off of, right? Like here, you can attach to this terrain out here, and then this terrain is attached to what I want you to be attached to in there. I think if it doesn't, the issue is that it doesn't have anything, like the terrain isn't connecting to the ground down here, so then the habitat barrier doesn't want to like connect to the top of the thing here. That's all I can really think of. Because it's going to automatically snap. Okay, so this is good right here. Like, we want this to be like this, but then coming over this way is where the issue is. Because it doesn't like that dramatic drop. But see, here's where my issue is, that it doesn't... Yeah, that's where the issue is, right there. Maybe try changing the height mode in the fencing options. Yeah, this height mode here to, like, the unundulating... Yeah, like, that... Maybe. No, that doesn't work. That one doesn't work. Yeah, that one doesn't work either. Alright, let me try and bring the terrain up underneath. Oops, sorry. Music died in the background, I just noticed. Go. Y'all are on this ride with me, okay? If it's the only thing I do for the next 2 hours of streaming is figure out how to get the stupid barriers to work, then okay. But as of this point, I am officially entering into I'm gonna figure this stupid thing out mode. I'm officially entering that mode. Hey Fauna, how we doing? Because it's such a cool diorama idea, and I'm not gonna like not do it just because the barrier or way to make barriers work is kind of weird right now. You know, I want to make it work. It's gonna look so cool. And Leaf has taken the time to, you know, make a really cool custom modded animal that'll look so neat swimming through there and everything. So yeah, I'm just in like such a determined mode right now. And usually when I'm in a determined mode, I kind of like get really pissy. So I'll just let everyone know now that if the curses start a little bit opening up a little bit more, then you've been warned. You've been warned. This is not a child stream, so. Are we below ground yet? No. That's easier. Let me try from the file you sent me, if that's okay. I feel more adept at it. Yeah, please do, because I'm in a total guessing game right now. That's what I'm working off right now, is just the one that you were messing with as well. So if you get it, yes, please let me know, because Jesus. But I do know that there's like a bit of a relation between the terrain and the habitat barrier, so hopefully if we do this, it might work a little better, that we can sculpt away the terrain afterwards. I don't know. But thanks for the suggestion earlier, Jordan. I appreciate that. Because, yeah, I'm taking all the suggestions at the moment. Whoa. Whoa. What the hell? What? Why? Don't do that. Stop it. Okay. Planet Zoo's just trolling at this point, right? Like, this is just a troll now. I don't know how else to explain that. That's just the game giving me the middle finger. That's what I'm saying, Christina. I feel like when I'm not streaming or not recording, I say that a lot when I'm trying to do like some different kind of like diorama builds or just something outside the box. I'm like, all right, Planet Zoo, just be cool, man. Just be cool with me, okay? Trying to do something here. I need you to work with me, baby. Just be cool. We'll get it. We'll get it. Or not. I thought that I for sure thought I was gonna get it that time. What if it's too tall? Nope. See, and that's, I'm just gonna reiterate again. I don't understand why it doesn't try and, well, hold on, actually. Would that work if, yeah. Come on. Come on. Someone wants everyone to listen to their music outside. It's attached to the thing. What is happening now? Just let me attach it. Dude, I'm being trolled by this game right now. This is oh my god. Okay. Okay, we'll just delete the whole fucking thing then. Fraba. I don't know what the issue is either. I am genuinely confused. That's why the only thing I come up with is that, oh my god, it worked. Okay, what did I do different there? Who knows? Nobody knows. It just worked. It felt like working finally. Okay, well anyways, now I can try my original idea of I can put the habitat barrier here. No, I can't, because it thinks that it's putting the habitat barrier down at the bottom of this for some reason. I think I'm going to leave this alone and let Leaf mess with it before I go crazy. Because if I mess with this anymore, I might slam my head into a brick wall. I might just do that. So we'll let Leaf dink with that gladly. And we're gonna do a different build, and yeah, if he can get that, then awesome. We will decorate the hell out of it and have a good time. But yeah, as of right now, that sucks, so we're gonna not do that. And I have a backup one ready to go. Backup, where is it? Go, not that, not that, not that. There it is. See, I'm gonna do this one. Show off. Yeah, we're gonna do this one. Pretty nice. Okay. Let's get started, huh? Almost gonna need a new map here. Thanks, some Fox. Let's just take this one. Let's get this away. Give me my reference photo. There we go. Let's recolor this too. Make it a little bit darker tone. Actually, we're gonna make that same blue that's behind. Yeah, almost like that. Okay. So, does anyone have any big old weekend plans? Anything fun going on, or just hanging around the house? I think that is what we're doing. I don't think we're really doing much of anything this weekend. The wife is gonna cut her dad's hair. And yeah, I think that's like the highlight of our weekend, essentially. We're gonna be homebodies. We're in that fun point where we're in between paychecks, so we did what we wanted to last weekend, and now this weekend we're the homebody crew, essentially. Oops, wrong one. You planning on streaming more Go Bear Go? Oh, oh shoot, what was the name of that game called? No, I think they took it off of Game Pass, if I remember right. So, I don't think we can, if we even wanted to. But I was thinking that we could do another Crusader Kings 3 stream soon. Start to make our own empire. Yeah, that was a fun game too. It was a really good RTS. Okay, so pretty good. A little bit off, but that's okay. I just started playing 2 new games actually on Game Pass. One of them is called, what is it, The Ascent, which is like a cyberpunk kind of side-scrolling like action adventure game. But yeah, it's set in like the cyberpunk 2077 like aesthetic and stuff like that. And then also Hades, which is a awesome roguelike. Yeah, I just started playing. Both of those are super fun, especially The Ascent. Really cool story, really cool soundtrack. The graphics for it and everything look really good. Oh, you know, actually keep that here. We need to do the terrain work a bit. But yeah, if you're into that Cyberpunk 2077 or whatever aesthetic, definitely check out The Ascent. It's on Game Pass right now. You saw the trailer for, what's that, for The Ascent? Yeah, it's really fun. I'm having a ton of fun playing that game. The story's really rich and vibrant. And then Hades, yeah, Hades is an excellent game as well. Really good roguelike. So if you like roguelike games like Risk of Rain 2 and stuff like that, Hades is right up there with some of the better ones. I just started playing that today, so I don't have too many hours in it, but I'm definitely going to be playing the hell out of that. I love roguelikes. They're a bunch of fun. Hades is really fun. Yeah, I'm having a good time with that so far. Ton of fun with that so far. Alright, so we're gonna get our hills kind of forming here on the sides, and I haven't really done this technique yet with boxing everything in like this, so this will be kind of fun. Or boxing and then making, or seeing the terrain on the side like kind of sway. You prefer Metroidvanias? Hollow Knight for the win? Yeah, Hollow Knight was alright. A little bit... yeah. I don't know. I can see where some people would like it, I guess, but not for me. I got bored pretty quickly with it. Alright, so there's that. Here's our path going through. No? There's some like mid-90s grocery store music going on right now. We should get a second channel to stream CK3 and RimWorld on. Well, the plan was for a little bit to keep doing more new games and everything, but that fell off pretty quick because ran out of games, and games are expensive to buy the latest and greatest thing that's out there. How is it so difficult? It's supposed to be a box. I'm saying, dude, you look at it and you're like, oh yeah, no, you just do it like this and you hide the habitat gate inside of the big building and then you're done. But then you start to do it in practice and it's like, oh, well, fuck me, man. How do you do this? It's so complicated for no good reason. And the only reason why it's complicated is because it's all water. That's the only reason why this build back here is so complicated, because you have to hide everything in water. But again, you have to be able to get the inside this building, you have to like block off the water, make it so that the animal can be delivered, then like move the animal up top here to some terrain, and then it should maybe find its way. It's overly complicated. It's way overly complicated for what we're trying to do. But we're basically trying to make an aquarium instead of playing a zoo. So it's yeah, it's a bit of a it's an issue. Oh, you like them too, Trey? Nice, nice. Yeah, I just couldn't really get into it too much. Hollow Knight, that is. Yeah, I couldn't really get into it too much. But yeah, I know Domez loves that. He posted a video about that, actually, like a speedrun he did. At least you got the squid. Nice, dude. So you got the squid, but are you throwing it in the towel then? You throw it in the towel for trying that out? I don't blame you, man, because again, I have no fucking idea what to do. I'll think of a different build to do with the squid, because it's a really fun animal to do, but... yeah, shoot. Might have to use, Drocker ZZ's implied squid. Excuse me. Lag from that building is, kills ya? Oh, yeah. That's why I deleted half the building. I definitely deleted a good half of the building just to be able to kind of mess with it. All right, let me take this away. It should. There we go. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's do some terrain paint. Oh, what a ditz! I'm not recording. Oh, good a chance, or good as time as any to start now. You have another theory that could work, but I'm sorry, I'm very... No, you're fine, man. I appreciate you looking at it at all, because that's a bummer and a half to mess with. It is a bit of a bummer to mess with. But... and not to compare games too much, but that's why it gets me excited for Prehistoric Kingdom, because when we get Prehistoric Kingdom, if y'all don't know, you can literally just put down the animals in that game as if they were scenery objects in pause mode. So like you just take it, I can hit like X, and then the animal will be there. I can like rotate it any direction I want to put it in and everything, and yeah, it'll actually be a lot easier to frame up like dioramas and pictures and all that kind of stuff. Let's just do a whole base coat of this and green, I suppose. What's up, Matt? How we doing, buddy? You're having a good one? Alright, so the main thing is grain. Farmers. I see you there, Leaf. In the Discord message. And here's our trail going through. A little bit of long grass in areas. No, let's first do the rocks. Well, actually, no, first, I gotta put an animal in here, don't I? We probably should put an animal in here. This is gonna be a really quick, simple one, I feel like. Oh, shoot, I said it's gonna be simple. Now it's gonna be the worst build ever. I said that with that original build, too. With the squid diorama. I was like, oh, yeah, this is gonna be simple. I'll just fill it with water, put the squid in there, put the buildings, boom, bam, boom, done. Wrong. Alright, so now let's try this. Speaking of Metroid, what's like... Wasn't the Metroid game just announced at Nintendo's latest thing? I feel like I remember some Metroid fans were really excited about a new announcement from them. Or was it not Metroid, it was Metroid... something else? I don't know. I used to play a little bit of Metroid back in the day. Never really fully got into that series though. I remember playing like probably the original one. I don't even know, maybe not the original one, but yeah, on the Nintendo, like the very first Nintendo. And I remember playing a 3D version of it on the Dreamcast? Question mark? I like the 3D version of it. It was really cool. The next City Skyline, probably not going to do any more City Skylines, to be honest with you. I really want to get into that game more than I do, but I just can never get into it. And that's kind of what that series was for. I was like, okay, I know I like this game. I know I like decorating in it every once in a while. I just need to, like, you know, stick with it. So I'll make a series and we'll build a city out. And yeah, by like episode 3 or whatever, I was just kind of like, all right. I mean, I don't know. I'm good. I got it. So yeah, probably no more City Skylines. Apologies if you were connected to that series at all, but yeah, probably no more of that unless I kind of feel like doing it, but it's been so long since I uploaded an episode on that. It's kind of DOA. Metroid Dread? Is that it? Oh, okay. we're possibly gonna run out of themes. So I was wondering, how does the community feel about Frontier releasing just animal packs but not theme per se? You think we'll run out of themes? I think there's a lot of different themes that they haven't even touched yet. So no, I think we'll still get some animal packs, unfortunately. But no, I think we'll definitely see a lot more themes coming out with the packs still. That's what we're talking about with the North America theme. And all the different, or North America pack and all the different themes that you can get out of that. But yeah, no, I think we'll still see a lot of different building sets and all that kind of fun stuff coming with the future packs. Yeah, like this North America pack that we're all kind of thinking is coming. I'd love to see like a national park theme with that. Maybe another wood panel set. Maybe like, yeah, just like a wood cabin set would be really cool. More foliage with that as well. Ooh, new species of otter. Nice. I also think a little bit of like a Native American theme could be really cool. Maybe more like Pacific Northwest, like Native Americans. I think that's like Yukon, right? Like Yukon Territory type stuff. And then the floor, or the road, is actually made out of little pebbles, it looks like. So we might be able to take like this. Yeah. Or even this. Might have to use a bunch of these. But it's a one-off build, so it's not no big deal. I'm kind of hoping, ever since we're going to talk about this North American DLC, I really hope we get like a cougar. That sounds so cool. Yeah, like a cougar, or what else is it called? Puma. Stuff like that. Yeah, I think that'd be really neat. This is gonna take a little while. Let's make a little cluster and start duplicating this around. North American river otter sounds good. That would be cool, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Florida panthers would be really cool. Critically endangered and stuff would make it a shoe-in. Yes. Yep, I think so. I think so. And then, yeah, I said it in the video, but I think for an exhibit animal, either the black widow, I think that could be kind of cool for a spider species. Either that or introduce salmon for like a aquarium type species. Hey, leopards. Hello again, I should say. Leaf and Matt are gonna brawl. Leaf wants sea otters. Matt doesn't. Fight! Puma, mountain lion, cougar, panther, and catamount are all the same names I've heard from them personally. I call them cougars. I call them cougars as well. Whenever I see Florida panther, I always think of the hockey team. So yeah, I call them cougars. There we go. Let's see, manatee, elk, mountain lion, and beaver, and capybara, and cobra snake for the exhibit. pretty good lineup. Nice, Matt. Let's kind of make it look like the road keeps going, like this is just the end of this like scene for the diorama, essentially. I gotta think of an animal to put in here. Kind of just doing a typical, regular, it could be European forest, could be Northern America, United States forest, could be Canadian forest. Yeah, I gotta put an animal in here. For the endangered animals, I think red wolves could fill that. What's that? Are we saying that we all think there's gonna be an endangered animal? Has that been a theme? Has there been endangered animals in the packs? Ooh, porcupine. That could be a fun small animal. I'm definitely on board with these smaller animals being in the packs, not just, you know, big animals. Like I like the Africa pack because of that. There was like, you know, the fennec foxes. You know, that's not like really a real big like A tier animal or whatever you want to say. What else did we get in the African pack that was kind of like that? I actually can't really remember what else we got in the Africa pack. I thought you could organize it by pack. Oh, the Meerkat. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, the Meerkat. That's the other one that's kind of like a not a, you know, A tier animal or whatever. Yeah, it's like those small little filler animals that you need in zoos. Prairie dogs would be cool. Yep, now we have that digging mechanic. Yep, this is a not too not too tough of a diorama or anything like that, but I think it's going to turn out pretty nice. Like pretty nice. So I gotta think of an animal thrown here though. Oh, you think the meerkat or the prairie dogs are too similar to the meerkats to be considered? That's an interesting point. But we also have like how many different species of dogs or canids that look very similar as well. One thing Frontier likes to do is if it gets a certain model or whatever in game, they'll keep making more and more of those, it seems. Yeah, bears, that's another good point. Yeah, bears, yep. Yeah, I almost think the opposite almost. Like now that we do have meerkats in games, they'll keep putting more animals that have that same type of like building or animal behavior. Do I see us getting another aquatic pack? Ooh. Now, I don't know about Aquatic Pack specifically, but what I do think they might do is go back to all of the pre-existing DLCs that we've gotten and give us animal packs on those. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the North American DLC that's a themed and animal DLC, then maybe a bird pack, and then after that, go back and do like, so an Arctic animal only pack, or a South America animal only pack, and then a, you know, Australia, then North America only, and then maybe if they're still doing DLCs by that time, then move on to, you know, new areas of the world and start off with the DLCs, start doing like a European themed animal, you know, theme and animal pack. Yeah, I agree, Meerkat. Yeah, they put it in the game for multiple animals to use, hopefully, right? So yeah, I agree with that. Yep. Where's my favorite? Oh, it's called what? Drin grass. Here it is. Yep. Time to spam the shit out of this. This is where most of the build is going to come from, actually. First, I need to put a few more trees, so we're not putting so much grass everywhere. Actually, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter how much grass we put here, because these are all one-off builds. You can spam the hell out of grass in this area. What do you think of Dolphins and Sharks in Planet Zoo? I personally don't care because it's a video game, so, you know, you do you, boo-boo, but I don't think we'll ever see them in there. But that's why we have modders, so they can provide them for people if they would like to download them. But as far as officially having them in-game, no, I don't think that we would ever have them in-game. There's too much of a negative connotation with having those type of aquatic animals or marine life in zoos and stuff like that. So yeah, no, I don't think actually, let's get rid of this tree here. Leave this little place open, maybe put a few rocks right there, and then I'll feel good about that. What do you think about the longevity of the DLCs? Well, they did come out to their shareholders and say they were going to have DLCs coming out until 2022, I believe. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that, if you remember reading something different. But yeah, I believe they told their shareholders 2022 through there is what they're doing for these Planet Zoo. So just, you're saying go the other way. We have the animal only prop pack, or animal only packs, but you're saying what about the other way where we do just props and building pieces and stuff? And you know, I think that's interesting, is that I guess rightfully so, because it is a zoo game, and a zoo game needs a lot of animals in it, right? But you know, you never see the builders come out and say we just need a building pack. Or anything like that. It's always, we just need an animal pack. Which, yeah, I do get it, but yeah, I always think it's interesting that only one side is calling for animal-only packs, or, you know, only certain specific packs or whatever. Drin grass. I need my drin grass. One side, as if there's two sides. It's a war. There's two sides. Fiscal year 2022, which is like late spring. Yep, and that's about what a lot of us were thinking that it would go to. I think that's what a lot of us were kind of thinking it would go to, which is about the same amount of DLCs, if I'm not mistaken, as Planet Coaster got, which is what I've been basing a lot of my predictions for Planet Zoo on this whole time. Because it seems like they're following a very, very similar route as far as the DLC rollouts for Planet Coaster to Planet Zoo. Planet Coaster had two ride only packs, aka animal packs. So I think we'll get at least one more animal only pack to match up with Planet Zoo, and then yeah, then the rest of them were all combo packs of scenery and rides and stuff like that. What's up, S-Dork? Oh, I love the little rocks from the aquatic pack. Yeah, they give us an animal only pack and I'll never speak to you again. True. You know me, Stan. I'm on the front lines touting. We need an animal only pack forever and ever. Amen. No more building pieces. I have a sign up in my room that says no more building pieces. You know me. I'd take a ride only pack for PZ. I would too, right? We need some merry-go-rounds and stuff like that in the game. I'm not even saying that like tongue-in-cheek way. I genuinely like all the zoos that personally, I'm speaking from a personal standpoint. All the zoos I've ever been to have always had merry-go-rounds. Some of them had Ferris wheels. A lot of them have those little like ladybug, you know, go in a circle car, little flat ride and stuff. I do genuinely believe that like petting zoo slash flat ride DLC should be a thing for zoos, but again, that's speaking from personal experience with my zoos, where the ones that I visited have those things. I know a lot of Europeans, whenever you mention like carousels in a zoo, they're just like, oh, what? I've never heard of that before. Zoos don't do that. I'm like, hey buddy, guess what? We do. It is a thing. It is a thing. I promise. I think it's easier to continue a zoo game with DLC than make a sequel to it, so I could see BZ Planet Zoo having DLC for way longer than Planet Coaster. Maybe. Maybe. I don't think so, but yeah, we'll see. Because you can make that same argument with Planet Coaster, that they could have just kept rolling out new flat rides and new coaster models. They left so many flat rides and so many coaster models and so many different themes on the table to opt for making a second one. And that's where it starts to become a fiscal decision. A lot of the stuff that, you know, we even saw in Planet Zoo, they could have just easily made in Planet Coaster. That's pretty much a foregone conclusion, but yeah, they choose to do a second title because why keep shelling out $10 DLCs when you can shell out $40 to $50 new game? I think Planet Coaster will be a lot of the same, or Planet Coaster 2 will be a lot of the same, where it'll be have an improved lighting and graphics system and some new gameplay elements and stuff. It'll still handle and feel the same as Planet Coaster 1 and kind of feel like it's a expansion pack to Planet Coaster. So yeah, even though there's probably, you know, there's a bunch of animals out there that they could keep making DLCs for and themes and stuff like that, yeah, at a certain point, I just don't think it'll make sense for them to keep doing that from a fiscal point of view. And then yeah, they'll need to drum up hype for, you know, for a second game to get people reinvigorated into the series again. Because after a certain point, DLCs, they stop having the luster that they do, especially if they're gonna keep doing the same type of DLC over and over and over again with 4 animals and a theme, or just animal packs. Like, you know, those kind of packs aren't bringing like thousands and thousands of players back or anything like that, but a new game does. Mentioned something about November 5th or 6th. It's the anniversary for Planet Zoo, I believe. Yep. You think we'll ever get Planet Zoo 2? Yeah, I think so. Planet Zoo 1 was a big success for Frontier as far as everything I've heard or seen. So yeah, I think they'll do Planet Zoo 2. I don't know what that'll entail, but I think that they'll do it. No, Planet Coaster 2 is not confirmed, but it is confirmed. It's like unconfirmed, confirmed kind of thing. It's confirmed in my little brain. Nope, I don't. Dope's design, but hello. Welcome back. Hey, Squiddy. Zoo construction games are very niche. They're a niche within a niche within a niche. Alright. Yep, they are very, very niche. Just like theme park games are also very niche as well, right? Yep. Okay. Green grass helps out a ton there. Some longer grass back here too. Another 2 to 3 years of DLC? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'm not too on. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's what I think I stand. Yep, spring of 2022. I think it will see about the last bit of support for Planet Zoo, and then start to see them. Now I hope. Now you Planet Zoo people who aren't familiar with how Frontier runs things, I hope you're just ready for support just to end and then not announce it. Because that's what they did with us in Planet Coaster. They gave us Theme Maker's Toolkit and Ghostbusters, and then they never said a damn word again. Well, I mean, they did. They update their... For Planet Coaster Council, they started doing... Oh, that's the thing, too, is after the DLCs for Planet Zoo, they'll go to Planet Coaster Council, and then there'll start to be rumblings of Planet Zoo 2. Or Planet Zoo Council, excuse me, then Planet Zoo 2. But yeah, no, don't expect there to be like some big ceremony like, oh, thank you so much for making Planet Zoo the best zoo building game out there, and this is now going to end our official... No, they just, bye! They don't say shit. So, just kind of prepare yourselves for that. They'll just kind of be like, hey, Planet Zoo Council is coming. I'm like, oh, but what about Planet Zoo DLCs on PC? And they'll just ignore it. They won't acknowledge you or anything. So just prepare your little hearts for that. I didn't either, Bearcat, but I believe yes, it did. Yeah, I think that was the same thing there. Did I ever play Zoo Tycoon? I did, yes. I played the first Zoo Tycoon when I was like 10 years old or something like that. 11. I was 11 years old because it came out in 2001. And whatever year it is the age that I am kind of thing. I was born in 89. So from there, on whatever year it is, that's how old I am on the year. Does that make sense? Probably not. I worded that really weird. Yeah, no, again, I think spring 2022 is a good bet. Maybe a little bit after that, but yeah, I think spring 2022 is kind of a nice safe bet there. Get North America DLC in, get flying in, maybe like a European DLC. Was that 1, 2, 3? So that's, was that about it there? And then give us a TMTK. But yeah, no, that's a good point with them upgrading the engine and stuff like that, because I don't believe they did that much with Planet Coaster. I don't think they upgraded the Cobra engine, at least to my knowledge, while we were still, like, while they were working on it. So that was kind of a new thing that they did with, oh, excuse me, Planet Zoo. So maybe they have the intention, or maybe they built the engine this time around for Planet Zoo to kind of be able to expand with them expanding Cobra engine at the same time, you know what I mean? Born in 87, you'll go to heaven. I don't know. 86, there you go. 80s kids, unite. Hey, have fun kayaking, buddy. Sounds like a fun day. I haven't been kayaking forever. Our state park that I live right next to has kayaks that you can rent. I'm kind of adding in some flair here because technically I'm done, according to the concept art at least. This is done. But I want to add in a little bit more flavor to it, a little bit, right? A little bit more. A little bit more color here and there, and then yeah, let's get some animals in here. I think that's actually what we'll do right now. Let's go through and look at our animal list. What do y'all think? What do we think for our little diorama here? That was a nice, fun, quick one. We're gonna do another one after this too. I have another idea for one. Oh, that's a good idea, Bearcat. Alright, yeah, after we select our animal, I'll put in some, not the drin grass, but we'll take our mossy dynamic rocks and sink it in. You think a grizzly bear? Walking across the road, like, kind of monitoring this road and stuff? That's kind of a fun idea. I haven't done a grizzly bear yet. I really like the grizzly bear idea. Anyone else have another? And we can do mods too. I have some mods like the American Wolverine. Ooh, the Arctic Wolf might look kind of neat. I don't really know where it's based, Squiddy. That's a good question. I don't really know. It's just a cool pixel art, you know, just this trail. So it's kind of up to y'all. It could be Europe, it could be North America, it looks like. You know, it could be a whole bunch of different areas. I like that. No, that's it right there. That's it right there, Meerkat. Yeah, Yellowstone bison crossing the road. So is it the bison at Yellowstone, would they be considered the... So we have the American bison here, but I know we also have a modded bison. What's the modded bison? Or the wood bison? Okay, so would it be the wood bison or would it be the American bison? Grizzly bear or timber wolf? I want to save those two. I really like everyone's idea about the grizzly bear, but that's got me thinking of another diorama to do. The timber wolf too, or the Arctic wolf would be cool, so. Is this a community challenge or a frontier thing? Neither. Or is it a community thing? It's not a challenge or anything, it's just a new build style that people are doing. Kind of came from Parkitect. People are doing really cool diorama builds in Parkitect, and it just kind of made its way over to Planet Zoo as well. I think it'd be American. Wood bison, I think, is more of like a Yukon thing. Ah, okay. Because technically the American bison has a subspecies of it that it's the American wood bison. And I don't know which, so my pictures, I know which that is. Okay, that's fair. Let's do the, I'm gonna do the wood bison. Let me do wood bison. It's a deal, it's a mod and it looks good and we're on it. and we're on it. So, all right, let's send this over here. Wow, I don't have a Deuterino over here. I don't have my Deuterino over here. Hi, Senor Deuterino. Now we should be able to take our male and female. Hello. And boom! No speed, no path to destination. I see the path to the destination. It's right there. Let me make sure that this habitat is complete. Pretty sure it is. Maybe I need to unpause it. Yes, because this habitat is complete. All right. So go ahead and put these in here. Boom! That's all we had to do. Just had to unpause it. Very nice. Are Planco DLCs allowed? Sure, yeah. It's just overall diorama revolution going on right now. Like I said, it started at Parkitect, and then Rudy kind of took. I don't know if he took the idea from Parkitect, but I saw a lot of people in Parkitect, I should say, doing it there. And then Rudy Rinkamel did it in Planet Zoo, and then everyone else was like, "Oh!" Likely the American bison. Uh-oh. Which is a European bison. That does look like it's supposed to be the American wood bison, actually. American bison are stockier overall, beefier. Huh. This obviously needs a giraffe. Obviously. Obviously. Alright, let's see what is your, where can y'all hang out? Well, they're gonna really enjoy their time here, aren't they? All, you know, 2 meters there. That's funny. All right, let's give him some room. Give me some space. I'm starving. Here we go. How's that, buddy? Can you get through now? There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, let's take the mossy rocks. Ooh, nice, Domez. Like you could make like a mini park out of the dioramas or something like that, or like a mini like coaster or something. Oh, that's cool, Domez. If you do it, submit it to the workshop for the community showcase. I'll make an exception for this showcase. Yeah, do that. Yeah, lots of room. All right, let's put this down here. Oops, V. There we go. That's look kind of cool. We're gonna put some actual plants out here too. Speaking of Planet Coaster, if y'all didn't see Dan's tweet from the other day, me and that dork are gonna be playing Planet Coaster again here. Oh, duh, it's dynamic. We're gonna be playing Planet Coaster here again very soon. We were kind of talking about it, and excuse me. Beyond Wolf Nature Reserve, those of you that follow that, that's essentially a theme park. So we're just kind of like, why don't we just, you know, build a theme park? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build a theme park in the light of in the same light as Beyond Wolf Nature Preserve, where, you know, unlimited kind of budget type thing, and maybe the eelgrass look better. You know, we're not gonna really do like the realistic park kind of thing that I guess you know me for more so than SDM, but yeah, we're gonna do very much so we'll do the dream grass. Very much so a Beyond Wolf Nature Preserve type build with over the top theming and no budget or anything like that really considered. But yeah, we're gonna go back to our roots, as it were, and do some Planet Coaster. That is in fact a subspecies of American bison, not the European one. Nettles might work for the weeds as well. So it is the correct bison to use. Alright. Yeah, let's see here. We do need a different shade of something. I probably... Oh, this is what I was thinking of. What's the nettle? Isn't that like the bracken? Oh, yeah. This thing. This stuff. That does work. What's my favorite animal in Planet Zoo? You probably would never know it, but it's the chimpanzee. That's just kind of my favorite animal, period. I think they're awesome. Yeah, I think chimpanzees are heckin' awesome. Bison, what are you doing? Get over here. Just quit being dramatic and hiding out. Drew an SDN park? Yeah. Yeah, it should be fun, right? Yeah, we will, Matt. Yep. We're really inconsistent. we're really inconsistent creators, so we do apologize ahead of time for that. But yeah, that's kind of the same thing as the overall direction of like Beyond Wolf Nature Preserve, where Take Two podcasts, we just kind of do them when we're feeling it, when a topic feels right. You know, when a game is about to come out or a DLC is about to come out, that's usually a good indication that we'll do one. But yeah, no, we're super inconsistent with those as well. I appreciate you asking for it and saying that you like the theorizing. We like doing the theorizing, even though it gets us in trouble sometimes, but that's okay. Cool. I mean, you know, I guess, like, boom, Diorama, Barack Obama. It kind of sounds like you're going Barack Obama. Can I move this closer? Yeah, how close can we move this? There we go. Now we need to hide this back here and we'll be good. So I'll just kind of probably bring the land out a little bit more. No, well, actually I'll just put rocks over it. Nice, Harry. Would you take one step outside or dip one toe in the water? Like, nah, fuck this. We'll go some other time. That's funny. Nice. I'm sure my autistic brain can handle your guys' inconsistency. I hope so. I hope so. Stick with us, all right? We'll be out again soon. Very frustrated, Squirrel. What aren't you frustrated? What'd you do? Did you shave your face? Now you're frustrated? Did you get rid of your beard? How dare you? Everyone yell at Poison Blade for getting rid of his beard. I don't even know if he did, but I'm still gonna yell at him for it. Let's all yell at him for the thing that he may not have done. Hey, Savannah! There she is. Everyone say hi, Savannah Banana. And again, if y'all haven't caught our episode 2, I should say, of Pine Mountain Sanctuary, then be sure to catch that, where myself and Savannah go over the build that I did over the last few days. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. Uh-oh, I hear my dog dreaming. You dreaming, Murphy? I hear you dreaming, Murphy. You're having little Murphy dreams back there. Trying to find the perfect tree? Make it yourself. Quit trying to find the perfect tree and make the perfect tree. That's some like, it's like some Buddhist, like Confucius stuff right there. Be the tree that you want to be. It is, isn't it, Matt? Yeah, it's always good to see Jonty making content. Glad he's in a good space now to want to make content. That's always the thing, is you don't want to force content out. You know, want to make it if you're feeling it, if you're actually having fun with it. Alright, well, for those of you getting in late, you missed us building this first diorama. I am going to do one more, because I think, I have the time. We can go ahead and we're going to build one more diorama today. We're in a diorama kind of mood. This is for these kind of quickie ones. These kind of quickie dioramas there, but yeah, we built this one for our American bison, or no, I'm sorry, the wood bison. This is a mod, actually. This is a subspecies of the American bison, the wood bison. So we plot those inside of this little trail here. I think it turned out really neat. Not quite done with it yet, though. Not quite done. But next we're going to go a little bit more fantasy. A little bit more fantasy with our build. We'll actually have to build something in it too, and not just put down a bunch of foliage and stuff. I don't know why, it's probably just a me thing, but like, I feel like whenever I do a build, if I'm not actually like building like a structure or something like that, then I'm like, man, was that even like a good build session, really? I just kind of placed out a bunch of trees and stuff. I see some people say that too. They're like, oh, this is just a bunch of trees, just a bunch of foliage. I'm like, dude, but it looks great. A lot of times, especially for zoos and parks and stuff, a lot of the builds come together, I think, after you put down, put down the foliage and stuff, so. But yeah, this build here is definitely highlighted by the foliage work. You got it, Harry. When I say quick, I know everyone's, see, all of you guys go straight to sex stuff. Kind of shows more about you than it does me, I think. There, doing a Middle Earth diorama for Mountain Doom. That could be freaking sick. Oh, now I want to do that. Now we need our modders to make a Balrog or something like that. In the depths of Mount Doom lives the Balrog. I forgot we're gonna cycle the camera all the way around. I do need to theme out this area too. I was just gonna do from like this perspective over here, but yeah, when I do the cinematics, we will do a full 360 view of it type thing. So let's theme out all the sections around there. I get Gollum running around. Ooh, gosh, could you imagine just making all the Lord of the Rings characters and animals and stuff modded in the game and actually make a Lord of the Rings map? Oh, Christina! Remember Christina did the awesome Shire build? Take that build and accelerate it to the next level there. Alright, you know what? You know what? I think with all my might, put the dunce stamp on that. I almost said the dunce stamp on that. Yeah, we can put the dunce stamp on that. Go sit in the corner with your dunce cap on. Oh good, you're still here. Yeah, we were just talking like, what if the modders could get you like Gollum and a Balrog and other like Lord of the Rings things to put inside of your builds there. and expand upon the Shire. Or not even just the Shire, just expand upon the Lord of the Rings realm. I wouldn't argue against that. A Lord of the Rings building game? Yeah, Earth building game? Yes, I would not argue against that one bit. But only feels like a tabletop thing where you could, like, play it afterwards, you know? Love me some good tabletop games. There we go. Let's go! That's the attitude I want to see. Yeah, it is basically like Warhammer, yep. It's essentially Warhammer. Harry Potter better than Lord of the Rings. They each have their own good merits. But gun to my head, Lord of the Rings. The world building in Lord of the Rings is not even a little bit in question. No one holds a flame to Master Tolkien. And plus, no Lord of the Rings, no Harry Potter. So, gotta give the edge to the OG there. That works. Hey, you're a wizard, hooray. You love me some good Harry Potter, though. The later books and movies. I don't know if I've just become more cynical in my older age, but man, those first, like, the first two books and movies for Harry Potter, oof, rough, man. It's rough. But they really find their footing in, like, Prisoner of Azkaban and stuff. I am too, isn't that on, Amazon, right? Yeah, the first images that came out of it look so stinking good. But cool, alright, hey, let's start another diorama. I think we have one more room in here for one more. And we'll start that one right over here. Alright, so here is, where's my reference photo? There it is. Cool, alright, let me show off what we're gonna build for this one. So, oops, there we go. So this one, like I said, go a little bit more fantasy. But I think it'd be kind of cool with the multi-layered waterfalls. And I like this kind of relic up top and everything. Kind of a cool mystery to it, right? I like the kind of mysterious feel to it. So yeah, I think we'll go with this one. And yeah, start to think what kind of oh, excuse me, gosh. What kind of animal could we put in here? What kind of animal could we fit inside here? Now, again, we can do modded animals or no modded animals, but yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking here. Have you picked a theme for the next diorama? Yep. Sorry, Meerkat, just saw that. If not, I think you should pull Google and search for random biomes. Maybe one you haven't made a zoo in yet and try that out. That's a fun idea, though. Yeah, I have like probably another 4 or 5 reference photos I want to plow through for the diorama builds, and then that's a good idea to do. Yeah. Narnia and Middle Earth are both incredible worlds. Absolutely. Yep. Yep. Oh, I love those, Squiddy. Yeah, they're really great. The implied animals. Yep, they're really great. Yes, there's a Lord of the Rings series coming to Amazon. So, Amazon Prime. Hame ma Prime. Kind of an off purple here. That's too purple. It's almost like a grayed out, darkish purple. Yeah, more blue. It's more blue. Yep, right there. Lynx or a mountain goat, a bear, an eagle. A mountain climbing sheep kind of animal. So the doll sheep, maybe? Yeah. Looking forward to which brook being developed. It's a game? I've never heard of that. Yeah, it's not going to be out for a little bit, Silver Fox, but they did just release some of the first images from it. It looks really good. Like, really, really, really good. I hope it looks good. They invested, like, what, like, a fuckload of money into it, so... So we should do a diorama of how we used to be, caves, fires, and you could, those early human things. You know what? That kind of makes me think... There was books I used to read, or, like, quick little books in school when I was a grade schooler that would have like diorama sets in them. So it'd be like, oh gosh, what would it be like? How a furnace works or something, or like how the I can't even think of what I'm trying to think of the title of the books. There's a whole series of them. So yeah, there's one that was like, it would show the canopy of tree, or the rainforest. So it would start with like the canopy, and then you'd go to the next page, and it would go like to the next layer of the canopy, you know, or the next layer of brush or whatever. Like, okay, and here you have, and then by the end of it, it would show a whole like side perspective diorama of like, here's the canopy, here's the underbrush, you know, here's the whole thing. But I thought that'd be kind of cool to do like an educational like side view diorama. Have a good one, Savannah. I know breaks are never long enough. Speaking of dioramas and Savannah, her and I were talking, and we want to do, what are they called? What are they officially called? I'll get building here in just a second, I promise. But we want to try and do, I think they're called book nooks. Yes, book nooks. Book nooks. There it is. Have you ever heard of these? So book nooks. Say that 10 times fast, you'll end up saying something bad. Let me show you here. So these are... I don't save it. Back. There it is. So here's a book nook. So this should be the next wave of dioramas. So it's basically, yeah. Speaking of Harry Potter, yeah, it's just what it sounds like. It's a little area in between your books to put a little world in, and they're based off dioramas and everything. So yeah, I think that this could be a really, really, really cool idea if we are able to pull it off. But the hardest part is going to be making the books, and Savannah has a cool idea to use like billboards for the book sides here. So yeah, I think that'll be really, really fun. So if she can pull off that, I definitely have the idea of how to pull this off in here and everything. So yeah, keep a lookout for that. She's gonna work on the books this weekend, I know. And then yeah, if she can get that figured out, then we are gonna run with it and hopefully have the next level of diorama builds, right? So nice. Nice. All right, let's get building here, everyone. Let's get building. We're actually gonna use the cylinder to start off this time. Fancy, yeah, isn't it cool looking? Yeah. I'm actually planning on making one soon, like an IRL one or a Planet Zoo version. You can maybe supersize the books and make it easier. We could, yeah. I think we're gonna try and stick kind of within the scale of it, because I think it'd be really cool if we could nail the scale. But yeah, we might have to enlarge it just a little bit, right? We might have to enlarge it just a little bit to get it to work. But yeah, we'll be kind of messing around with that over the weekend. We'll post updates on Twitter and all that fun stuff if it works out, right? So be sure you're following us on Twitter and Instagram and all that fun stuff. An IRL one, okay, fair. Oh well, speaking of, that'd be cool to see when you do get it built. You post that in Discord and stuff. What's going to be your theme for it, Cyrus? Do you have like a certain book series in mind that you like want to put it in between, or? I do wish I could fill an actual book stuff with one of those in real life. Yeah, right? I don't have enough books. I only have a handful of them. Hey, Bold! Welcome in. Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's good there. Now we need... Oh, you know what? I fucking forgot. excuse me. I'm just full of the F-bombs today. I forgot about the safari pack that Nick gave us, or gave me early, and it has that water in it. It turns to a waterfall. Macaroni. Oh, remember all the decals too? All the cracks and stuff that he gave? Oh, I need to go building. Have a good one, Christina. Thanks for hanging out as always. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, for the community showcase. Here it is. Yeah, don't forget, everyone, that we do have our community showcase going on tomorrow. We'll be live at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. So definitely be sure to come on out for that. Narwhaller's Ibex mod in this one. Different elevation is perfect for it. Ooh, Ibex? Ibex, so that's a good idea. I was going, like, when, who was it, Sophie, I think, earlier said the sheep. I did start thinking that it would be cool if you had to have some sheep or something, or some climbing animal. Which way does this go? This does flow like that. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Okay, body, I guess we'll yawn right now. You ever do that where you just like yawn out of nowhere? You're like, no, we're fine. I'm breathing enough. I'm not tired. Stop it, body. Just stop it. Insert Michael Jordan meme here. Stop it. Get help. The Marcor are really cool. What's that one? I feel like I remember showing that one off, but yeah. You put more zoo recreation when it's done. In Forever Away. There are a lot of those on YouTube, Seabers, if that's what you meant. What's that? I'm currently planning it out, but I'm thinking of making a little forest-looking one. Fake moss, small rocks, and all that. Oh yeah, that is like a vivarium, isn't it? Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that sounds really fun. Alright. Let's see. I might need to extend out our area a little bit here. Yes, I believe we're going to need. Oh, hey, why did you build? Do it. Do the building when I click, please. Pop quiz! Tuesday, I taught you the horsey is the family of what kind of animals? Horsies! No, they're not. I don't know. All I remember from that is calling them Mustangs. I don't remember what the actual thing was, though. Alright, so put that here. We need to turn this one. I think this way. Nope, not that one. No, I forgot the hitboxes are a bit of a bummer. Oh, did I get it? Oh, thank you. Do-do-do-do. Alright, let's make this all one structure to help ourselves out a little bit. 1, 2, this should be 4. Oops. Yeah, right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there should be 4. Got him. It's a mountain goat with the tall spiral horns. Yes, I do remember that one. That was cool looking. Yeah. I only picked back up my fantasy build. I did all the terraforming. I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that. Why not? Terraforming's the best. Architect needs zoo nerds. So, oh, trying to teach us architect nerds zoo stuff? Yeah. Yeah. Just tell me what the animal likes, and I'll build for it. That's where my concern is. What does the animal like? No, I don't need important stuff about it, like its name. Hold on. This doesn't sound like it's copyright safe. No, it's not. I caught you this time, though. Last time I almost didn't catch it. They're weasels, wolverines, and otters. Oh, so stinky animals. Gotcha. Small, smelly animals that sound like this. Like a ferret? Like, y'all ever smelt a ferret before? Those things are disgusting. my cousin used to own a ferret. Oh man, those things are the worst. They're mean too. It only liked him. That's kind of the same thing with a lot of animals though, isn't it? Or a lot of pets. But man, it stunk so bad. His entire place just smelled like a giant ferret. It's like, dude, gotta get rid of that ferret. It's ruining your life. Was it another Blink-182 song? No, it wasn't, thankfully. Because, yeah, I got caught for that. I literally got caught by Blink-182 for, like, some song that didn't even sound like Blink-182 the other day. What was that? Gosh. I should volunteer to voice them? I'll do it. Just give me a script and I'll voice it. Oh my gosh, where's this start? Right there? Yeah. Let's do a little bit of combo here. We'll combine the in-game effects that we have with the waterfall, and hopefully it'll look pretty neato speedo, eh? Eh, Silver Fox? Eh, Bolt? It's looking pretty good outside there, eh? Give my Canadian brethren some love. You don't have bears in the UK since about the 1700s? How come? Where'd all your bears go? You been bitten by a ferret? That sucks. Ferrets kind of suck. Oh, Beezy. What's up, boss? What's up, man? Bam, bam, bam. I meant to bring it up a little bit. We'll just put some rocks in the way. So I know this looks really like bad right now, but don't worry. We got this. It's gonna look better. Trust me. Just believe in the process. Not like the Philadelphia 76ers process. Like, we have a better process than that. Okay, yeah, put that there. Give me that again, actually. I saw that, Beezy. You've been busy. You've been heckin' busy, man. But it's never a bad thing when Beezy comes full force with a bunch of builds, is it? Usually everyone in the community wins that way. Wolves could be coming to Scotland and Northern England soon by like 2024 if all goes to plan. Like, again, like being reintroduced kind of thing. Where's the rabbits? Yeah. Oh, that's foam. That might. Kind of combine all of our tools that we have, right? Well, actually, I need the waterfall bottom right here. Waterfall bottom 5 meters. Yes. Yeah, right here to really sell this a little bit more. Ooh, it's kind of going out a little bit. That's not the worst, but it's not the best either, isn't it? That's better. It's better. Where's the there's like water rapids foam or something like that? Splash, is this it? I think it was. Yeah. He was walking his ferret? Wow. The Scottish beaver population has shot up more than 1,000. What? Really? Because there's no wolves or anything? You know, no predators? Dang, y'all are gonna start losing all your trees. I think we're pointing the right way. No, not quite. There we go. Excuse me, heck. Wolves have, like, as a few years ago, migrated permanently to Denmark, and bison and moose were introduced into a few nature reserves. Really interesting. Okay. Huh. Reintroduction, the plan started with the beavers and could possibly see European moose and brown bears in the UK, but that's well off. It takes ages for for introduction to work, I'm sure. They reintroduced wolves into the UP of Michigan, and that was a whole ordeal. The Upper Peninsula. It's cool they're able to do that. Like, it's really awesome that, you know, we're able to correct some of the wrongs, I guess, of the. Oh god, that's not what I want to do. But yeah, well, what an ordeal, huh? What an ordeal. Yeah, Leaf, it probably wouldn't have worked out too well, but yeah. But at least you tried to do some reintroduction, right? You tried, so. Let me tell you about my best friend. People, let me tell you about my best friend. There we go. A little bit more room. A lot of big animals like wolves have not been seen in a lot of European in the last few centuries. Wow. Wow. At the moment, I think the most interesting animal I found in the UK, I mean, not just specific parts of Scotland, is a badger, probably. Oh, really? That'd be kind of cool, though, to see a badger. Except you probably want to, like, run away from it. Thing would tear you to bits. I guess I'm kind of, we do have a pretty unique, diverse ecosystem around where I'm from. I have like coyotes, eagles, hawks, whole bunch of small ground critter, you know, like chipmunks and squirrel, a whole bunch of different squirrels. A lot of different bird species, bluebirds, cardinals. My state bird is a cardinal, so we have a lot of cardinals around. Deer pouring out of our ears. We have too many deer, actually. We have a hunting season every year. We need it too. It's not like one of those things where I know people kind of get upset about hunting sometimes. Like, no, we need our deer hunting season. If we didn't have our deer hunting season, people would die. Like, that's why it's so important, because they run onto the middle of the road, make life miserable for motorists. You know, they don't know what they're doing. They're just stupid animals, but I mean that in the best way possible. They literally, you know, come up to a road with a bunch of flashing lights and loud noise. They freak out and run across it and take out vans full of families. It's terribly here. At least every winter, every autumn, always a few reports of huge wrecks because of deers freaking out and jumping in the middle of the roads or the highways. Be late. Are you building that Stonehenge looking thing that you brought? I am. Yes. Yes. European badgers are nicer than USA badgers, are they? Can you have a cup of tea with them? But yes, we are. We're building that Stonehenge looking one. Yep. You've seen a fox or badgers on the side of the road? Oh, really? I've seen, that's a good point. I've seen a few fox around here too. I used to live out in the country, so I was kind of fortunate to see a lot of wild animal out there. Never approached them. I definitely don't want to like promote anything like that. Never approached them or anything like that. But it'd just be one of those things where you'd like wake up, look out your window, and like, oh hey, there's definitely like, yeah, like a badger or a fox or a group of turkey just kind of hanging out. Hello. And then up north, where my family used to own a cabin, was black bear country. And I saw 2 black bear in my life up there in northern Wisconsin. One time that I saw it, it was really uneventful. We actually had our windows down in our vehicle, and we could hear it calling, or I guess just making noise in general. I don't know if they like call out to other ones or not, but we could hear it. Like it was either really upset or like it lost something, or I don't know. It was just like and again, we could barely see it. It was a little black dot, like out in the middle of the woods in autumn. That's the only reason we could see it, because it was autumn time. There weren't any leaves on the trees, but all the pine needles were still up, so it's still a little bit hard to see. But you just hear like, like way out in the distance, you see this little black dot, like in the tree line. And then the second time, definitely saw it because it was in our like camp, not really camp, but our cabin area. It was just kind of like on our property, hanging out. I mean, we were all inside of our cabin. We're just looking at it through the windows, and it didn't do anything spectacular. But it just like moseyed on through, walked through, and it was a big bear too. It was like, you don't understand how big they are until you see them, and you're just like, oh, that's a big bear. Like that thing will fucking kill you and not even think about it. Wouldn't even think twice about having you for dinner if it's so inclined. I know most wild animals are more scared of you than you are them, kind of thing, but still, just seeing the sheer size and everything of it was just like, it puts in perspective just how gargantuan these animals are. And Belgian wolves were gone from like the 1870s till 2018, so they're returning. We currently have 3 wolves in Belgium. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's really good to hear that kind of stuff. Okay, so we have that. In some places, they hire sharpshooters to cull the deer. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They do that here. We don't hire sharpshooters, but we just have a hunting season. We just have a deer and I think a turkey and one other animal around here. We have a full-on hunting season for them to, again, yeah, quell down the numbers because there's just too many of them. There's way too many. And yeah, again, especially the deer, they become an issue for motorists and people just trying to drive about their day and stuff. Ooh, this is the wrong rock. We're gonna have to do all the rock custom. That's fine. I like doing custom rock. Well, actually, you know what? No, I think that this is actually soil. Yeah, it is. That's soil right here, not rock. Got it. Midwest across the eastern U.S. are birds getting very sick from an unknown illness. It's very odd. Are they really? Do they think it's like linked back to the like pesticides and insecticides and all that fun stuff that they use? Because I know it's always an issue, especially in the Midwest here. Insecticides and pesticides for all the farms and everything around, they're always having to recall and say this is okay, it's not okay, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was some of the pesticides. Those things are some of the best and worst things that we've ever made. I think it was a recent news story about our farming fleet, if I remember right, is like pulling a lot of bug sprays and like home bug pesticides and stuff like that because of how absolutely terrible they are for like bees and butterflies and other pollinators and just, you know, plants in general. So yeah, they really, you gotta kind of watch that kind of stuff now. You know, like insects or birds. I think my wife is kind of the same way. She hates birds. Hates birds. I brought up the idea of owning a an African gray one time, and she's like, "You can in your own house by yourself." I was like, "Okay, heard." They just advised to put away bird feeders. Remember to clean them to slow the spread. Interesting. Wow, we have a bird feeder, but we haven't filled it up in months because we're lazy. Just straight up lazy. No other reason. Alright, so there we go. But now I won't. It's good to know. That's not banned, and I can't remember the name of it. It was what caused the bald eagle to nearly go extinct. I think I know what you're talking about. And I think I'm thinking of the same one. I cannot remember the name of it either. Actually, wait, was it the pesticide that was featured in Erin Brockovich? Was that the pesticide that they were funking with? No, that had to do with like humans and like, yeah, that like messed with people. Which that whole story, I'm sure most people have seen the Julia Roberts, Erin Brockovich movie, but if you haven't, wow, what a great little movie that is. Oh, you haven't seen the Squiddy? Check it out. It's a really good movie. Yeah, it's a really good movie. But yeah, I mean, it takes place about, talks about a lot of American, you know, topics and stuff, American talents and stuff, but still, just the topic overall is interesting. Yeah, yep, it's a movie with, yeah, again with Julia Roberts and I can't remember some of the other. Oh, what's his name? Aaron Eckhart, right? Two-Face from Joker or from Batman. Two-Face. He's in it too. You almost wouldn't recognize him in it. He was in another movie that was kind of similar to Erin Brockovich, where he played a cigarette, like a big-time cigarette company salesman called Thank You for Smoking. And it was like an anti-smoking movie, just kind of talking about how like super crappy, you know, tobacco companies are and stuff like that. But really interesting take on it. His character in it was really charismatic. It was kind of like reminiscent of Mad Men a little bit, like those kind of characters. But he was a big tobacco spokesman. When I went to Tanzania in Africa, we had to wear mosquito repellent because of malaria. Yeah, and if you don't spray it on some headphones, it would melt the paint right off. Oh my gosh. You've heard of Julia Roberts? I can't think why you have. Well, she's one of the biggest movie stars of the last like 30-40 years, so probably you probably just heard her name. If you haven't seen any of her movies, you probably heard her name in a passing kind of thing, because yeah, again, she's definitely one of the biggest I guess you'd say, yeah, movie stars in the last few decades. She was in Pretty Woman. She was in Miss Congeniality. No, she was not in Miss Congeniality. That was Sandra Bullock, and I always confuse Sandra Bullock and Julia Roberts, even though they don't really look alike at all. But they were both like big leading women in Hollywood during like the same time period, I feel like. What has Sandra Bullock been in lately? I feel like I just saw Julie Roberts in some. What the heck has like Sandra Bullock been up to? For Mrs. Weasley? Oh no, she did not play Mrs. Weasley. She's an American actress. Yeah, Ocean's 11, 12, and 13. Yeah, heck yeah. That's right, she was in all those. Those are really good movies too. Okay, now let's start to build the actual like Stonehenge looking Mamma Jamma. The was in the proposal. She was in that horror movie where there were. Oh yeah, you're right. That Netflix movie. Yes. Thank you. I feel like I feel like I just saw her in something too. Yep, you're right. The Bird Box. Yeah. I love Sandra Bullock in Bird Box. Yeah, that's the one. Bird Box. Cool. Similar name. What's that? Julie Walters. Ah, yeah, she played Mrs. Weasley. Where are my temple pieces here that I want to build with? There they are. Hello. Nice. The new Suicide Squad is really good. King Shark from the movie's amazing. Nice, cool. Got it. Okay. Oh, I really want to see Free Guy. Yeah, with Ryan Reynolds. That looks really cool. And yeah, I heard it was actually really good. I was a little bit worried about it because it did look like one of those movies that could be either like a really cool idea that just falls flat, like a lot of Hollywood movies today do, or if it was actually like a cool idea with an actual cool story to go with it as well. And yeah, it looks like it's, from what I heard, it's actually a good story, direction and story and everything too. So I also am excited to watch Free Guy. You like Morgan Freeman and Chris Pratt more? Right on. Right on. Oh no, actually take this. Oh, that's a thick boy right there. Is there anything skinnier than that? Oh. Well. That's a bum. In that case. No, that's gonna be too thick. So let's take this, bring it, or do that, bring it forward. Right, and then match up. Free Guy was released in theaters today, but I mean released on demand and DVD. Oh, you're gonna wait for them? Are they doing the thing where they're releasing it, what, on like demand or whatever? You know, like on HBO or whatever it's on. Because yeah, I know a lot of movie places are doing that now. Not really into going back to the theaters anytime soon. Right on. Right on. Yeah, we haven't been to theater in, God, I don't know how long. If they're gonna do that on-demand thing, I don't know, we probably just won't. I don't know, I like the theater. I do like the theater, but we also don't really have any intention of scooting back as soon as we can. We were kind of like that before the pandemic too, because I'm sorry, y'all gotta charge me how much to go watch your film? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't need a pandemic to tell me to spend $40 for 2 tickets to go see a 2-hour movie. That's gonna probably be crap. I'm good. Like, that should be an option at the end of the movie. Be like, were you satisfied with your movie or your $20 movie ticket purchase? No, I wasn't. Give me my money back. But buyer beware. I mean, I guess that's what you're paying $20 for, right? You're paying that for the movie theater popcorn at that point. Because at least our local theater, like, sure, the sound system is loud, but my local home theater is better than what they have. Theirs is just louder. Right, Meerkat. Right. Yeah, no, personally, in my personal opinion, theaters need to take the pandemic and learn that they're very expendable. I believe they're very expendable. And then I see people who are like, oh, we can't miss out on the movie-going experience. Like, yeah, you know, the movie-going experience, but, like, what are we missing from the movie-going experience? Loud kids yelling in the background, people kicking your chair, people on their cell phone, $15 popcorn, or I could stay home, have a beer that doesn't cost $20, and some popcorn, chill on my couch, pause the movie when I want to get up and go to the bathroom, and, you know, then I don't have to leave the theater afterwards, and I don't know, it just sounds so much better to not go to the theater anymore. But, that being said, I would go to the theater if they made it, like, a fun experience. And I think that's what they need to kind of like do. They need to make it a fun experience. Again, not just, all right, here's the movie and our speakers are loud and it's a big screen. Like, yeah, that impressed people back in like the 1920s, but like, you know, it's not anymore. So maybe take this opportunity to evolve a bit. This looks wrong. Weird. Oh yeah, streaming for sure. Yeah, streaming for sure. Oh, yeah, we definitely watch YouTube instead. Yep, yep, definitely. Yep, nope, doesn't really make much sense to spend that much money on cable anymore. That stopped making sense a while ago. Squiddy, something tells me that you are of the younger generation. That's fine, but you might not have too many people agree with your with saying that the Lego Movie is the greatest movie of all time. What happened over here? Why is this all... Oh, I just didn't extend it. Okay. Alright. I have those new circular bits from the Africa pack. Let's see. I'm sorry, the North Africa pack. That's the way, Squiddy. Stick your head in the sand and don't let anyone tell you different. Oh, is this? This might be what I was thinking of. That's not going to really work. Maybe. Is there a bigger version of this by chance? No, it doesn't fit. That's gonna be too long. Or is it? Oh man, that's actually perfect. Hey-oh! You can get some popcorn. Hell yeah, there you go. Yeah, this is kind of weird. Doesn't have the same depth to it that the I'm gonna start this over. I'm gonna start that over. Just really didn't come out how I wanted it to at all. So we will go ahead and cut and do a take two of it. I think I see where it messed up. Where I messed up. Hey, Ocean Phoenix. Hope you're having a good one. Welcome on in. Oh yeah, that's fine there. So here's where I messed up last time. So the top of it does look different. So let's do it this way. Get the pick and mix at the theater instead. What's the pick and mix? Get to mix a bunch of items from the board. That's kind of fun. Yeah, right, Silverfox? I want to pick and mix. I don't even know what that is. I feel like I'm missing out on something pretty cool. I don't know, we might have something called that. I can't even remember the last time I went to the theater, or what I saw. Somehow this got really off-center, but that's okay to a certain extent. Yeah, I'm not sure how it happened, but this definitely got off-center. I think I matched it to an uneven surface over there. But that's kind of working in our favor for this. Like a bunch of candy in all in boxes. You get a scoop of whatever you want and put it in a cardboard carton kind of thing. That sounds cool. You know, I played this yesterday and my brain went, nope, not remembering how to play this. Nice. You went to the cinema a month back, Conjuring the Devil Made you do it. You made a deal with the devil to go to the cinema? You don't have to do all that. You can just take your car. You don't have to like make a deal with the devil to go to the cinema. They got cars, we have public transportation, and yeah. So next time, yeah, don't make a deal with the devil for that. If you're gonna make a deal with the devil, at least do something like worthwhile. You know what I mean? Okay, there we go. Now we're getting there. Uh-huh, Emma. Uh-huh. Now you're feeling embarrassed. You're like, oh, no, no, no. Just kidding. Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's a strawberry cable. I think it's I think that's, what's it called? Licorice or Twizzlers, right? Is that what that is? Strawberry Twizzlers. I think the actual candy name is called Cable, though. We just know it by Twizzlers. Because America. I have no idea what you're talking about there, Silver Fox, but if it's a nasty thing, then yeah, we don't have to talk about it. I will say, though, that movie, Scarlet, the Black Widow, what's her character name? I don't know, that shows how much I care about it. I think it looks like a really, really boring movie, though. Like, it looks like just your run-of-the-mill, like, kind of spy flick that might have been, like, popular, like, 5-10 years ago. That's what it looks like. It looks like a movie that was supposed to come out, like, 5 or 10 years ago. And yeah, we have no intention of watching it at all. Black Widow, right? That's it. Yeah, Black Widow. Yeah, we have none intentions of watching it. It just does not look very entertaining at all. It looks like one of those movies that you're gonna put it on and then get to the end of it and be like, I saw something just happen for the last hour and a half, 2 hours. But it was all just a blur. Oh man, I need a circle just a smidge bigger than this. That can work. I can hide it. No. Oh, that might work actually. That might be small enough. Ah, Pac-Man! All hail Pac-Man. Yeah, that's actually small enough. Hey, Wild Dog Gamer. I'm building a diorama, kind of a fantasy-ish diorama there. Black Widow's quite good, but if you're not really into Marvel movies, I would wait until it's free on Disney Plus October. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We definitely will be paying for that. Yeah, no, her and I are both kind of in the same boat with Marvel, where we're kind of marveled out. Even after Phase 1, we were both in the same line of thinking that we were kind of getting marveled out. Basically, when the Avengers movie came out, I stopped caring a lot about Marvel. I like some of the movies that come out after it that are like unique. Like Guardians was cool, and oh, excuse me, stretch. Thor Ragnarok was cool. Deadpool was cool. But other than that, I didn't really kind of stay up to date that much with Marvel after that. It just got to be too much. You know, miss a movie here or there, and you're like, oh, and I have no idea what's going on. Then the shows came out, and I was like, oh, did you watch Captain Shield, or did you watch this? I'm like, no, I didn't. Am I supposed to do that too? Like, this is too much of a commitment, man. I'm just trying to be entertained, not like have to keep up with a doctorate going on or anything. I don't like these circles, they look kind of weird. So yeah, we're way out of touch with the Marvel stuff at this point, and don't really mind. Have a good one, Sophie. Thanks for hanging out. Always do appreciate that. You built an Australia diorama? Nice! Yeah, they're really fun, aren't they? Yeah, they're pretty fun to build. Alright, let's start to put some trees and stuff around here. That'll probably fill it in a little bit better. Honestly, you use a lot of the same trees that we used in the last diorama. They also call candy sweets. Yes. Yep, we have sweet shops around here too. Need to try foreign snacks video. Could send you some British snacks. Hey, if I set up a PO box and y'all want to give me some free food, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no to some free sweets and candies and stuff like that from y'all. Hell yeah. What species are we gonna put in here? What What did we decide on? Like either doll sheep or the ibex or ibex, some sort of like mountain dwelling or mountain goat or something like that. We'll use the dioramas for something. Just to look at. I guess just to build them up and then say that was fun and move on to the next one. They are ocean feet. Yeah, it's very satisfying. Yep, yep. Have a good one there, Squiddy. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. We'll see you next time. Why diorama specifically? It's just kind of the big thing right now in the community. Rudy Renkamel, another big creator, started making them. And before that, in Parkitect, a theme park building game, people were doing them in them. So it's just kind of a these kind of games just kind of lend themselves to these kind of builds. You're building in Valheim? I'd pause. You might want to hold off on building in Valheim for a little bit. The Earth and Stone update's about to come out, and that's all about building stuff and new pieces and everything. That's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for that update to come out, and then I'll jump right back into Valheim for sure. But I just know that they're going to add some new roof pieces, new wall pieces. I'm like, oh, I need that. Oh, I need that and that. It's tempting to play, though. It definitely is. Oops. A North American zoo. Me too. I'm part of the build team that's doing a North American zoo as well with myself, Simply Savannah, S. Dan Wolf, and Zoof. We just started a few days ago. I have the second episode come out today on my channel for Pine Mountain Sanctuary. It's a fun one. I love the North American theme. Bold's building a Valheim Zoo. Oh! A zoo in Valheim or a Valheim Zoo? Oh. You stopped working on it? Oh no, did you get frustrated? Once you get it, like, you gotta be in the right mindset, I guess, for it. And just make sure you set yourself up for success to start out with. But once you kind of get it, you roll with it. You kind of roll with it. Car Mechanic Simulator. I know nothing about cars and have no real interest, but I figured it's a game that can help you learn a few basics. Has it helped? You just watched that vid, then went to this. Hey, nice. Welcome on in then, bud. Welcome on in. Where's the big old wall? There it is. Oh wait, we have. This will work. This should work out. Yeesh. A log over there. Let's get some dead trees too. I guess a Valheim Zoo in Valheim. Collecting all the animals. Nice. That's fun. Oh, I'm not using the dynamic mossy rock. Yeah, there we go. Cars are complicated, by the way. Yes, yes, they are quite complicated. Absolutely. That's why it's a good idea to bring your car into the mechanic when you're supposed to and keep it up to date. Don't skip oil changes. Don't skip checkups. I can't stress that enough. I had an ex who was... she had to have been doing it purposefully for how bad she was at, like, remembering to bring her car in. Because it's like, her oil mileage would get up to, like... She'd get up to, like, 5,000 or 6,000 miles without changing it. It's like, girl. Woman. What are you trying to do right now? You know that you're poor. You know I'm poor. You know your family's poor. You're trying to drive this car into the ground. And all you have to do is take it in. Once the little thing goes above the 3,000, then you bring it into the mechanic, and then you pay them $20. Because around here, like, we have like specials for women to go in, like on Wednesdays, I think it is. And they have to pay like $20 for an oil change. Maybe it's $10. It's like you sit there for 20 minutes and then you're done. She never listened. Guess what happened to her car? Her engine blew up. Hey, Zoof! What's up, buddy? Good to see you. I like the look of the water panels in the VFX. Yeah, it turned out pretty good, right? Turned out pretty good. If you all aren't already subscribed to Zoof, be sure to head on over and subscribe to Zoofy Pants there. That's your new name, by the way, Zoof. Your Zoofy Pants. I don't know. But yeah, he's another member of the build team for Pine Mountain Sanctuary, and the next episode's not going on his channel, it's going on S-Dan's channel, but then after that, on Wednesday of next week, I believe, is when Zoof is going to have his episode out. Oh, heck, you know what I just realized I didn't do? Dang it, Silver Fox, this is all your fault. I didn't add a habitat gate. It's not really Silver Fox's fault. I just had to blame someone else other than myself, right? Oh, hey, that might actually work out not too bad. Lol. Zoofy Pants? Okay, as long as you're cool with it. As long as you're cool with it. I feel like that's kind of like a Paulsley nickname to give out. You know how Paulsley's just always calling people stuff? That feels like a Paulsley nickname to give out to someone. Bye, Emma! Thanks for hanging out, buddy! We'll see you later. Who wants to take a stab at what the traversability of this habitat is? I'm gonna guess here. They're gonna be able to go like here, and that's about it. Maybe down here a little bit, but oh god. You spilled half a can of beer all over my desk, so everything smells like beer. Good. So I'm ready to catch that American vibe. That's right. That's right. All my fault. Yeah. No, Harry, you're next up. Don't think you're gonna get left the hook that easy. Oh, we got Ollie Arts in the building. What's up, Ollie Arts? Hope you're having a good one. Alright, cool, cool, cool. There we are. Well, cool, so we'll have 2 new videos. Actually, I'll probably put these into 1 video. There's not really a point to put these into 2 videos. That would be like 2 5-minute videos, essentially. Where are you? There you are. Hello. Hello, Walter. I have somewhere else for you to go now, Walter. Which is here. Our teeny tiniest diorama. They've been getting smaller and smaller since I've been building these, by the way. Just like to point that out. Definitely have been getting smaller and smaller. All right, so what did we say to put over here? What did we kind of decide on? The doll sheet? Oh, let's put the 2 doll sheep in there. Actually, both. Both of whom? Oh, Dutch or Belgian. Yeah. Both. All right, here we go. What's the land requirements or the traversability? Oh god, it's gonna be so hard to click on this. There it is. It is... Oh no! Yeah, that's... Oh no, that's right! Remember, the water panels make the traversability from the Safari Pack? They make it like none. Oh. Balls. They can't go anywhere. Shoot. They can't even go down here that much. Maybe if I expand out the land a little bit more? Yeah? I mean, whatever. They're in there, right? I'm not gonna, like... It's not that big a deal. The animals are in there. It's just... We gotta maybe give them a little bit more area to walk on now. Not too much farther over that way because our waterfall is right there, so we don't want to disrupt the waterfall too much. Maybe like here. That's oh, you're right. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. It is a really scratched up sheet. Yeah. Cool. Let's see now if we have tweaked the habitat gate a little bit, or the barrier. Excuse me. Try and extend it out over here. Cool. Hopefully that helps a little bit, huh? Really? So they can't come down here? Okay, there we go. So I can come down here. Little bit better, right? I guess that's fine that it can't go over here. Again, it's because of the water panels. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, let's extend out our rocks again over this way. And then... I think we're getting kind of close to this build being done. Maybe we have to put some more foliage, obviously, hide out the effects notches there, and then yeah. Hey, welcome back. Basic, how'd your diorama build go? Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, right? We're working with such a small area, small circumference and everything that, yeah, it's kind of bound to happen, I suppose. I suppose. Oh, I misunderstood. Okay, so you're gonna start tomorrow. Nice. Well, at least you got the influence in what you're gonna want to build already. Hey, Lars, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good Friday evening there. Sorry, one second, I gotta text the wife. There we go. Had to cut the grass, now it's all in your eyes. It's not supposed to go there. It's supposed to go in like a bag. Jeez, buddy. Alright, let's build like a little rock outcropping on the side here that maybe they could like climb on a little bit. Actually, hold up. I wonder if we can turn this into a cool little rock outcropping. No, it's gonna look like a... Oh, whatever. That's no big deal. Okay, let's take the... Let's see. This. Is the color wheel a mod? Color wheel. No, no. You can flexi-color a lot of items in the game. A lot of items. Yeah, there we go. So hopefully they can kind of climb over this, or maybe I just took away all of his spot that he can walk around now. No, he can still go up there. Cool. Yeah, nope. You can flexi-color a whole bunch of stuff in this game, especially the later items or the most recent DLC items. They try and make everything just about flexi-color. You're getting the Safari Pack and the Roosevelt. Oh, nice. Yeah, the Safari Pack's really good. A lot of useful stuff in there. Especially like the building decals. The broken up building decals. I gotta start making some like abandoned builds or something now that we have those. Alright. I think we just need to make like a little thing to cover our trade center up and then probably good? Probably good? You only have the Arctic pack so far and I haven't played it. I do want all of them eventually though. Yeah, no, check for sales and stuff. There's usually a few good sales going on throughout the year. Alright, let's stick a few of these rocks kind of hanging out here as well. And then, yeah, we'll make that final mountain to cover up the trade center and then probably wrap up for the day. That's about that time anyways. Yeah, it does go on sale a lot. Yeah, all of Frontiers games go on sale quite a lot. Well, there's always a lot of just computer game sales in general. I feel like need some inspiration. You should try playing a different game. I always get a lot of inspiration when I stop thinking about Planet Zoo or building it all and just kind of play a totally different game. Like, you know, you have The Sims, right? Maybe do some stuff in The Sims for a little bit, or yeah, or maybe just play a different version of Planet Zoo. Like maybe do franchise mode or challenge mode instead. Just get your brain thinking a little bit differently than constantly wanting to build something. You know what I mean? Might help out. Check the height here. Oh, that's damn perfect. Cool. I'm trying to start Stardew Valley Cities. Almost all the other games I own and still care for. I think it's time to buy another one, perhaps. Yeah, that's not the worst idea, right? Maybe go do something that's... Because all those games have a similar feel and theme to them. Which is, like, you know, building management. I guess a little bit of role play with Stardew, but... Yeah, maybe do something like out of the box for you. Like, you know, don't go spend $60 on like some AAA game that you might not like. But yeah, check the sales. Check like Humble Bundle. Humble Bundle is a really great resource for trying out new games if you're not too sure about it because they're so cheap. But Humble Bundle and just, yeah, other sites like that. So yeah, maybe just try something a little bit outside your comfort zone that might make you, I guess, think differently, you know, about gaming. I try and do that at least every once in a while. Just get something that's just like whoosh, way outside of my comfort zone. See if I like it. That was the Ascent for me, the recent game I just started playing called The Ascent that has that cyberpunk kind of feel to it. I usually don't like side-scrolling type games, but this one was like, I'm so glad I checked it out. Oh, Breakwater's full release? Yeah. Yeah, Breakwater's good. Hey, UK, what's up, buddy? Yeah, Breakwater's is fun. I'm kind of in the same way. Like, I really like the game, but I don't want to play it too much more right now because it has a lot more to offer. So I want to have it like develop a little bit more before diving into it some more. You know. But yeah, when that comes out, we should probably get a server going for that. Yeah, we should probably get like a community server going for that when that comes out. What do y'all think of that? Make our own Breakwaters island or something. Build off of it, similar to Valheim. Because, yeah, I wasn't able to do it with Valheim with everyone, because John, like I said, Jonty and I, well, most of you know, Jonty and I have our own little series going on with that, but Breakwaters, I think only Estan is the other one that's going to be involved with that one, maybe. So yeah, maybe Estan, me, and the community can get set up on an island. There's a new Spore-type game that's really cute called Adapt. Oh, that sounds awesome. I love Spore. Yeah, I like Spore a lot. Spore is one of those gem old titled games. I love Spore, and then I'm also usually disappointed when I play Spore. I remember why Spore was a little disappointing to me, because it's such a cool concept. I mean, like, such a cool concept. But I feel like after you do the beginning part of the game, it just becomes kind of bleh a little bit. Like, when you get into space, it kind of starts to get, like, repetitive and kind of boring. But like everything leading up to that is so much fun. They're so cool. All their antics. We'll build a jail cell for them. We'll put all the antic people in the jail cell. No antics allowed. Oh, did Yoshi Phoenix? Yeah, it didn't click with me too much because it's got really repetitive after that. Like I lost the wonderment of leveling up and stuff like that. But the exploring was cool because the universe was really big. I do remember that. But yeah, I just liked when you were able to level up and like evolve your creatures and stuff like that. I had more fun doing that personally. Yeah, I always quit when you get to the space age. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people do. I know, yeah, at least I know my cousins and I always did whenever we got to the space age. I was like, alright, time to pack it in. Start again. Civilization stage. Was that where you had to go, like, sing and, like, get half like the world to be on your side essentially? Yeah, that was kind of annoying too. Like, yeah, a lot of the later stages of it really weren't executed too well, I don't think. But yeah, those beginning stages where you're evolving and eating and growing up and getting more DNA points and stuff. Oh, so much fun. Oh no, not this rock. What am I doing? I want the dynamic mossy rock. I think you might be right. I mean, need to get out of my comfort zone with these games. Yeah, you know, and there's definitely nothing wrong with, you know, finding a niche or a genre that you like and sticking to it. But yeah, I think if you're kind of putzing around, not really know what to do, it wouldn't hurt to try something that you're not normally playing. But yeah, I always just make sure that wherever you do buy it from, like Steam, I think you can play a game for 2 hours or own it for 2 weeks before you can't refund it. So yeah, I think if you do get off Steam, you can play it for like 2 hours, and then if you're not really digging on it, then you can refund it. But I don't like designing so much, so I would skip over those bits. Ah, yeah, no, and you know me, I love designing, so... Yeah, no, the repetitiveness of the space age was just, eh. Once you did a little bit of it, you're like, okay, yep, this is all you do, huh? Okay, I got it, I'm good. I don't need to keep doing this over and over and over and over and over again. Same as when you had to conquer the world, ah. Farming sim. I played that through Xbox Game Pass for like a little bit, and that was like, yeah, that was a good time waster of a game basically. But could you believe like the community size for that? That was ginormous. Like, there's so many people that love farming sim. I don't know why I did that. Actually, you know, it does kind of help a little bit. I like how I'm just adding on to this more and more. I'm just trying to even it out, really. We're just kind of getting to that point where I need to even it out. Valheim is my farming sim now. Yeah, essentially, right? Essentially. Lawnmower Simulator? I got offered a key for that. I don't know if it was for 2019, but yeah, I got offered a key for farming or lawnmowing simulator and a power washing simulator. I turned the bolt down. Maybe not. I shouldn't have turned down the power washing simulator one though. It looked legit. Kinda actually did. My wife loves House Flipper. She gets annoyed by it though because she wants to move all the walls and like make it like custom, but there's some walls that you can't move, I guess. But no, overall she loves House Flipper. I gave it even less room to hang out in now. Honestly, there's no point to even having a sheep up here, is there? It can't move anywhere. Let's just put it down here with the other one. You can't change external walls. Yeah, and she definitely wanted to change a lot of the external walls, I believe. That's why I was like, we'll just go play The Sims. So that looks good, that looks good, that looks good. Yeah, I think we are done. Huh, there's some actually hard levels in the lawnmower sim. Nice. Huh. Yeah, you know what? I think we will say that there's like a face in this certain level. It looks like a yelling old man. Like here's his eye right here, here's his mouth yelling, like some teeth right here, his nose. It almost looks like a yelling old dude. But yeah, hey, there you go. So there is our kind of like Stonehenge looking doll sheep exhibit. So yeah, cool. We got two dioramas. So we got two dioramas done today. Got this guy here. Turned out pretty neato speedo, if I do say so myself. I love these little diorama builds. They're so much fun. And yeah, I'll probably turn these into just one video, because it didn't take too long to build either of them. So we'll do this one. And then we did this one. Yeah, so these two. There you go. So like, yeah, dried out creek bed almost. It's like a path now. So yeah, no, again, I'm loving these. These are so much fun. I'm glad the community is embracing them, at least for a little while longer, right? We're waiting for the dam to break on the people getting sick of the diorama builds. They give it like another week, and then people will be like, that's nice. But anyways, yeah, hey, thanks so much, everyone, for hanging out. Always do appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button, all that other kind of fun stuff there. Always does help out the channel a whole bunch. Also, don't forget, yes, like Silver Faction said, we do have our community showcase tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern. So we'll be live for that. Also catch the second episode that is out now of Pine Mountain Sanctuary. That's going to be featuring myself and Simply Savannah, who joined me for that recording there. It's a very, very fun episode and everything. So, but yeah, no, hey, thanks so much for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon for our community showcase. And yeah, until then, we'll see you later.